As per usual, we'll get started with game preparations. And that means character creation. I know a lot of you need to roll up new characters. So we'll start with figuring out who needs to roll so we can just do it all at once and get it done with. Alpha, are you rolling a new one?
Yeah, I need to roll a new one because my other one died.
SBE2, and then honestly, are you rolling a second one today? Yev, go ahead and roll
No,
too. Alright, so if
I'm
you're
not
rolling up, go
sure
ahead and
enough.
roll up. Alright, no worries, yeah. If you don't want to roll up, it's alright. It's an option. It's optional. We'll see.
Yeah, because I didn't take any damage last game. I think I'm fine.
17. Yeah, I'm gonna roll too.
I did accidentally kill a teammate though, so.
You did. Yeah, so your character unfortunately would gain a chaotic reputation for team killing. It was accidental, so he's not charged with a major crime, but he has lost reputation.
Well, I'm a cleric, so. I will.
Yeah, murder is a sin, but it was accidental, so it was not intentional. He could be forgiven.
We're repenting this one.
Alright, so if you haven't done so already, go ahead and start rolling up your scores. I think Yev, Alpha, you've done so. SP, are you rolling up?
Yeah, I'm doing it right now.
Alright, good to go.
Man, the luck of the gods be with you. Okay.
Let's see, RNG's
Two
give you good
15s.
rolls. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna start plugging and chugging your scores so you guys can figure out what class you want.
Wow. Wisdom. X. Dang, my strength and my dex aren't very good. It's okay.
I recommend someone get the beef.
Alright, Alpha, what class?
We're gonna go magic user. So my intelligence is high.
Then SB.
Let's try an elf.
Alright, D6 for hit points.
If I can. Okay. 3. Plus whatever any bonus if any.
Yev, what class?
I'll be a fighter.
Fighter. Alright, D8 for hit points. And then Alpha, 3d6 for money if you haven't done so already. SB, 2, 3d6 for money.
Thank you.
I think did I do the money? Yeah, I rolled 9.
I rolled triple ones.
Damn.
Alright, Yev, what did you get for hit points?
Do I roll a d6?
D8. Fighter, right? Did you pick fighter?
Oh, a d8. Alright. 6.
Nice.
Sweet.
Bonus +1. Money rolls.
Shoot, I don't even know.
Let's see. Alpha, you got 9?
Yeah, I got. Yeah.
And then
You got
you got 7.
Yeah.
Then
Shoot.
SB, you got 3.
Yeah. Any chance I could reroll that 3?
No.
Okay.
Let's see. I mean, do you have a reroll? No, you don't.
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know anything that I don't think I have anything.
Hello,
Oh,
Alana.
Alana just
Oh,
joined.
Lana. It's forgot that you changed your name or something. Let's see, let me fix it. You want to play with us? We just started. We're in our prep. Oh wait, that's right. She can't speak right now. Let me give her perms. So I did adjust the VC so that no one could just interrupt us like that one person that one time. So you just got to rejoin. There you go.
Oh. Who interrupted us?
That one person that kept on interrupting us back then, that wasn't even playing. So I just made it so that only actual players can speak. So as long as you have the
Oh,
adventure rule
okay.
from now on, that way we don't get interrupted by randoms.
Okay.
So if you guys notice
That's
anyone not able to speak because they're a player or because they're not a player yet, yeah, just let me know. I'll like them perms. So. You can't connect? I mean, it says you're connected, Lana. Just try rejoining. At that point, yeah, it's not on me, I think. So just try reconnecting, restarting, or something.
Oh,
All right. In the meantime,
unfortunate.
let's see. You guys picked classes. You rolled hit points. You rolled money. What'd you get for money again? It was 6. No, that was
Oh, 7.
7. Okay.
Okay.
Still not working, Lana?
Um.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
Yeah, everyone else has the same params and they're able to speak. So.
Tell them to check their firewall to make sure Discord's allowed through.
Or
Yeah.
try unplugging your mic and plugging it back in.
Yeah, it could be a external issue. You guys, if you can, just text her, let her know. It says it won't let her connect. Okay, that's just a Discord problem, maybe.
So her mic is broken.
Her mic is working, but is her connection? Let's see. Let me check our server location. I think our server location, I don't think we can change that, but I'll check.
Reset Discord.
Yay. Let's go.
Well, in the meantime,
Oh my god, it
There we
worked.
go.
Oh, there you go.
there you are.
Did you figure it
There,
out?
that's the problem. Okay.
I joined, but I didn't know if he was already like pre-game.
No, we're in prep right now.
We're prep.
You're good.
Yeah, we're.
Oh, can I join, please?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
Yay.
you. Do I need to roll?
Yeah, go ahead and
Or we
Yes.
do someone else first?
we're just rolling up
Okay.
together right now. Go ahead and roll 6 3d6 as usual for your scores.
Wait, how do I do it again?
Slash roll space 6.
3d6.
Yeah, space 3d6. So 6 sets. Make sure you roll 6 sets at the same time. Let's see.
Okay. I got 13. Or 6, 4.
Well, no, you know how to do it, right? It's slash roll space 6 space 3d6.
Yeah, I just did it, I think.
No, you did one
Right?
time. You just did 3d6. So when you roll scores, you're supposed to do the 6 sets, right?
Oh, right.
There you go.
Bingo.
Alright. Looks like magic user, maybe elf, maybe fighter. Or thief.
What do you guys suggest? What are we missing?
You could probably do an elf because you could do magic and fight.
We're gonna need a thief though.
I do
Play
have
what
my
you want to
elves.
play. Play what you want to
we
play.
love
That's what I
nails.
say.
I might have to go elf.
Elf? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Roll a d6 for hit points. And then, honestly, you sure you don't want to roll up?
I'll
Pardon?
roll for retaining the thief.
Alright, then roll up. Before it's too late.
Okay.
Am I doing the same thing again?
Nope, you're picking a... Oh, you picked the class, so roll a d6 for hit points. Everyone else, you got your money, so I'm going to go one at a time. You guys can pick up your gear. So while she's rolling up her hit points, well, honestly, she's running up scores and hit points and such. Alpha, we're going to get you some gear. So we're going to spend 3 for our spell book. Do you want random spells,
Oh.
Dungeon Master Chosen, or your own
Yep.
pick?
Master Chosen.
Okay, good to go.
What hit points do I roll for a thief?
D4. Right, Lana, when you get the chance, go ahead and roll 3d6 for money. You have 2 hit points, by the way. You got a -1 penalty.
Okay. Like that?
Yep, good job.
Okay.
Alright, sit tight. And then, honestly, money roll as well after you roll your hit points.
Mm-hmm. Space. That's one strong thief.
That's the strongest thief ever.
You
14
wanna...
con.
We can lower our wisdom
No,
by
con.
4 points. Raise your dex to... or at least lower the wisdom by 2. And we can raise your dex to 9. So you don't have a penalty at least.
I mean, yeah, I do that then. Yeah.
And then later on you can upgrade your dex a little easier as long as it's lower, right? It should only cost you 90 coppers. Or level up. So.
And I can possibly lower strength to 12 and get my constitution up as well, huh?
You can't raise that. Only primal quiz, remember? Based on your class. So you'll only be able to raise dex.
Oh.
Right, so.
Okay.
Right. Money roll was 10?
Yeah, 10.
Okay, back to Alpha.
4 hit points.
Good to go, thank you. Alpha, you're at 6 coppers left. You got a spell book. What else do you want?
I have 6 coppers, you said?
Yeah.
I will see if I can get, I'll get a sling for stones, so I can, shoot stones.
Good to go.
And then, I'll see if I can get, like a short sword. I don't know if I have enough. Also, this is gonna be the, Eric, Arthur III, so I don't have any money or anything.
Heir of Arthur III? Okay, one moment.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go ahead and inherit what we can. Let's see. Arthur III was killed by a berserker. Fortunately, he was bearded down, so his gear was recovered at least, I think. So, let's see. You're gonna have to double check that. So, Arthur III. His report says that his crew fought against the berserkers. At some point, they encountered another group of berserkers. I think the group was able to get away with the loot still. They did pass on the berserkers' gear though to them. Looks like, yeah, after negotiations. Yep. Alright, so yeah, your gear was returned, fortunately. So it looks like you're able to inherit quite a bit of gear. First of all, the helmet. Arthur was killed, right? And he was wounded. A lot of your gear was damaged in the process, right? So you have Arthur wears a damaged heavy helmet and a damaged heavy gambeson, naturally. Do you want to inherit those things, or do you want to bury him in his armor?
I'll bury him in his armor.
Okay. And then for all his weapons and such, you want to keep all of this? Inherit it.
let's see here. Yes.
Good to go. All right, transferring all this gear to you. All right, it's yours. And then let's see. This as well. All right, so coppers. Let's check how much you can inherit. You had 4 remaining after purchasing the sling and such, but you're gonna inherit some money as well. From his experience, you're gonna inherit 20. So you're at 24 now. Or actually, you only get, yeah, you get 20 for sure there. And then 90% of the banked funds. So 167 against 90%. So 0 in the bank. Calculator. 167 times. All right, 150 on top of the 24, 174.
Okay.
What's your heir's name?
He's going to be Matthias.
Have you had a Matthias before?
Yeah, but I didn't continue the line with him. So I think this would be the second.
All right, it says that you have a Matthias the second. So is this Matthias the third then?
Yeah, Matthias the third, sorry.
Yeah, because Matthias the second and Matthias the first were all killed. So if you have another Matthias the second or
Okay.
first, we're gonna have confusion. So
Okay, yeah, this will be the third then. And then what are the 2 spells that I have? I have sleep and what was the other one? Oh, Remagic. Okay, I see
Right.
it.
okay,
How much do spells cost?
let's see. So you can either, for an additional first level spell, 2 of them, 2 random ones is 1 silver. 2 Dungeon Master choices 1 silver. 1 of your choice is 1 silver.
We'll do one of my choice.
Okay, which one?
We'll do Magic Missile.
Okay, 164. Anything else?
Okay. And then how much would how much are the scrolls for spells?
Should be like 20 for our first level scroll. You're at base
Okay.
camp right now, so
What are the?
let's see. Only basic level scrolls are for sale at the moment.
Okay. What
That means
spells
level
would
1 or
those
2.
be?
Level 1 or 2 scrolls.
Okay. Would Fireball be one of them or no?
That's expert level.
Okay. I'll buy a sleep scroll then. A second spell for sleep.
Okay, 20 coppers. Anything else?
That'll be it for now. I'll bank the rest.
Alright, well, you're gonna need a scroll case then. Let's see, because you have a
Okay,
case
yeah,
for a
that's fine.
smoke
I'll buy
bomb.
a spell scrolls case.
Alright, cases. 2. Alright, anything else?
I think that'll be. Oh, okay. I don't have any armor. I'm gonna upgrade the armor to heavy, or I'm gonna upgrade the helmet to heavy, if I don't have one already.
Let's see. Okay, good to go.
And then I will get Gamison
Heavy or normal?
heavy.
Okay.
I'm gonna buy a mask in case there's poison,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna buy instead of leather gloves, I want to get the like the metal covers for the hands.
Gauntlets.
Yeah, like hourglass gauntlets.
Hourglass gauntlets. Not sure what that is. Let me see. Oh, yeah, just normal metal gauntlets. Okay, good to go.
Yeah.
Let's see. That would almost be like armor, so yeah, I would say like probably. Let's go with like.
That would be considered light plate, right?
Yeah, that's comparable to light plate armor. That's true. So, in that case, plate armor is about 25 coppers, or I mean, silvers. So,
Like silver.
125 coppers would be light plate armor. That might consist of like the arm pieces, and the light pieces, or whatever. So, yeah, 125 if you want light plate armor. If you just want metal gloves, I guess, metal gauntlets that aren't considered armor, I guess that might
Yeah,
be.
no, I just want them to like protect my hands, so like if I reach for something and like a snake or something tries to bite me, it won't penetrate.
All right, let's see. So if you want actual metallic gauntlets that are like armor, it's gonna be like around 125 coppers. But if you want just like reinforced gloves that have metal plating, like leather gloves with metal plating, that's a lot cheaper.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, like a chain mesh on your hands.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, in that case, we'll do. That's like masterwork heavy gloves then. So, be like, I would say, or you just want, yeah, basically masterwork gloves or metal gloves. So, for one thing, it's metal, so we'll do twice. You don't want heavy, so you just do metal gloves. So we'll do twice the price in mass. Yeah, just it's not a typically sold item. That's the thing. That's why it's hard to pick the price, because it's not openly in the market for sale. This is like a requested item, so
Like 20 to 25
no one
copper
just
might be
sells this,
more than enough.
ready to go. So the only version of this that they have is actual armor, typically. So you would have to buy actual armor. Let's see. Medieval metal gloves. The only thing that comes up is armor. So, let's see.
You could get chainmail reinforced gloves.
Yeah,
I
would
mean,
you
you
rather?
can-
Yeah, that's. How about you get light chain armor? That's gonna be the equivalent. So it's like not plates, but chain, like links. It's still metal, but it's not full plate.
That works.
That works. Okay. So in that case,
Yeah.
you would get light mail armor. So, mail armor costs, I think. Let me double check the price real quick. I think it's like 1 silver or 2.
Is that cheap?
It's not too expensive. It's 5 silvers. Okay, so you would spend 25 coppers on it for light mail. So, which you have enough. Or do you want to just go full on, get some normal mail at that point?
If that's the case, I'll just do full normal mail.
Or do you want to get heavy mail? You can afford heavy mail, I think. It costs 100.
I'll do normal, so that way I'm not considered a
broke.
heavy footman.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay. 57 remaining. You've got mail armor on as well, which doesn't just protect your hands, but also protects your body. So.
Awesome. And I will bank the rest.
Okay. All right. Noted. Okay, so back to the new characters listings. SB, you're next. You've got 3 coppers
3
to your
copper
name.
pieces.
The only thing you need is a
So
spell
what's
book.
gonna?
Oh yeah, what's up?
Oh well, hold on. So what I'd like to do is Autumn the elf, just spelled like the season autumn.
Okay.
They're gonna walk into the bank and say, "Hi, my name is Autumn, and I would like to take out a loan. I would be interested in paying taxes plus interest on it. I'm looking for a 10 copper loan to get a short bow. And as collateral, I would like to leave my family seal here so that you will be paid back." So my
Is
family
Autumn your
seal
new
stamp.
character?
Yep, Autumn. Yep.
Okay. So
House of SB, so they will pay him back.
yeah, the bank doesn't typically offer loans, especially if you have no credit. So, and
Yeah.
your
That's
family
why,
has
but the
no
house seal
actual
is
legacy, right? So there's no home. You guys don't actually have a house yet. So you're not technically an actual household yet because you have no property yet or
and
land.
but the family seal, the stamp that denotes your legacy, is valuable. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to see if I can make a persuasion check or something,
Right. Then the
and if
family
they'll
name
be
SB
willing to
has no
loan me.
value to it yet because it has no properties yet. Right. Does it have property? Do any of your characters own any property?
Not yet, no,
Yeah,
but
not
I have
yet.
a lot
So
of heirs.
yeah,
I
that doesn't mean
could
anything then.
declare this character an heir. Okay.
Yeah, you're an heir to to peasantry, right? So your family has no land
Sure,
or
sure.
value, right? The money you get is like money that you just start with, right? So that's like your loan
Yeah.
already. 3 coppers was technically your loan from the bank. Which is all you could
Can
afford.
we roll over my characters then and see what kind of money they got that I haven't declared heirs to yet? I have a few. I know John died. His is all gone because the kobolds got it. So did the wizard that I had.
What about,
But
do
I
you have
think I
any
have a few
characters
other
that have
characters.
experience points that don't have heirs?
We'd have to scroll up and see. I know I had
Alright, how about we come
Wendy. I
back to
think
you
she
and you
already
can
was
figure that
declared.
out on your turn. Or like
Sure.
in between. Because, yeah, we
Okay.
have to move on. We have limited time to play and it seems like you're not ready,
Yeah.
right?
I just need.
So let's
Oh,
come
I'm
back to
ready.
you.
I just need to get money from a character for a short bow and
Alright,
a
well,
spell book, and I'm
if
good.
you're ready, you could tell me the name of the character you want to inherit from. So,
Yeah. I've had like 4 characters die.
alright, so which character would it be then?
Wendy.
Okay, let's have a look. One moment. Alright, it says that Wendy was killed by a gnoll and does not have an heir.
Took her body
Right.
out.
So, do you want this character to be the heir of Wendy?
Yes, please.
Alright. Alright, you get in here 20 coppers from Wendy's experience. On top of this, you get in here banked monies, which was about 90% of 5, so that's 4. You're at 27. Alright, and that's all that. And then for gear, I'm going to see if the gear was brought back. It says that
She was wearing it when they took her corpse.
she was looted. Yep, so none of the gear can be inherited. So it's all been lost.
What do you mean? She was killed by a gnoll, but they took her body back
It says
at the same time.
in the
Yeah,
attempt
they picked her
to
up on the way out.
recover
Yeah, her body was
remains,
recovered.
Jahan
I
was
heard-
shot dead as well. The party barred the door and retreated to down. No one was recovered.
Yep, and they,
Corpses. No.
no, they carried her body out at the same time. I was there.
Her body was outside of the door.
Yeah, it was outside the door, and they carried her out at the same time.
Alright, I'm not too certain on that. Let's see. So I'll just
I
look
mean, I
up
wouldn't lie to you. I'm just telling you that.
Oh yeah, that okay. I remember. That. Yeah, when Wendy was killed, what's his name went back and brought her back, and he took time off because he was distraught to her death.
All right, sure.
Carl had dragged Wendy up.
Yeah.
Carl dragged her out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
He went back for her and brought her out.
Because in the report, at least from what I can see, because I don't memorize this stuff, because that would be too much for me to memorize. I just go off the
I can
report.
tell you what I remember. I don't remember.
Again, I
Carl
don't go
going
off
in
what I
doing it.
remember.
I do remember one of the other characters dragging her out on the way out because the door was closed and
It does clearly
we had
state that
control of that area.
in the attempt to recover remains, a character was shot dead. Right? It says Jahan II was shot dead in the attempt to recover someone's remains. The party barred the door and retreated to down. Right?
Yeah, they got her body. Yeah, they carried her out.
No, did you not just hear what I said?
Remember how I
said
told you?
that
Remember Oh, I won't argue with you. You're the DM, so.
in
what
the
do you think
attempt to
goes?
recover remains, someone was killed. So that means no one was recovered, right?
Sure. That's fine by me.
All right.
I don't
We'll,
need anything else. I just got to spell. That's it. Yeah.
Okay. So just to make it more fair, because that's what's written, and then I don't know, I don't remember if she was or not, so I'll just flip a die or flip a coin. How's that? So 50-50
That's
chance.
fair. I appreciate it.
Odds or evens?
Thank you. Even.
Evens are in your favor. Okay. All right. So her remains are recoverable. The dice said so. So it is what it is. Okay. You can inherit all this gear. However, some of the gear was damaged, more than likely, in the combat.
Yeah.
Looks like she was killed by gnolls, so probably her
They
armor
threw a
at the very least was
flaming
damaged.
spear at her. Yeah.
She was shot by a fire lance.
Fire lance. Yeah, that's what it's called.
Okay. So yeah, armor is definitely damaged then. Alright, what do you want to inherit when it comes to her gear listing?
I guess all of it.
All of it? Okay.
Yep.
We're checking on... Okay, the 17 was probably recoverable too, so... 17... 37, 74... Or sorry, 44, 37...
Oh.
Okay.
This is taking forever.
It's up to you guys on how fast we prepare, you know, so... Let's see. Collectively, yeah. Alright, you've got 2 helmets then, so... Let's see. Do you wanna keep 2 helmets on you? Or did you want
I'll
to bury
leave
her?
one helmet for Wendy.
Do you want to leave her helmet or your helmet?
I'll leave her with her helmet.
Alright.
Do you have the day off today? Is that what's going on? Or are you just in between? Today's Friday, right?
It's Saturday for me. Or,
Saturday.
Oh,
Saturday for him, yeah.
I'm off shift
Is
this
it like
weekend.
midnight your time?
No, it's 5:12 in the morning.
Oh,
He's 14 hours ahead.
so you got off work and you jumped on to hang out with us?
Well, I got off of work yesterday. So I've been off of work for like at least 12 hours now or something. 20 hours.
Ah, cool.
I got off shift at around 7 in the morning yesterday. So it's been almost a day since I got off shift. I have the weekend off this time.
Very nice. I'm glad for you.
Yeah, it's like every other weekend I have it off. So I worked last weekend, I have this weekend off.
Right.
Alright, let's see. Anything else you need to prepare? You want to repair this armor?
Yeah, repair the armor and get a short bow. Short bow I think is the best one. I don't know.
All right. Anything else?
Got 38. I have a spellbook kit. I don't know. I don't see one. Probably good to get one.
Yeah, you should probably get one. So,
Okay.
31. And for
DM's
spells?
choice, pretty please.
Okay. Spellbook. All right. Anything else?
Grenades. Are they like 20-ish or something?
10. Currently 10.
10. Can I? For the explosive kind, right?
Yes.
Okay. Is there some faster method I could get of lighting it that's not as slow as a flint and steel or whatever it's called?
Sure. A torch. Or a lantern and candle.
A lantern and candle. Let's do that and off the lantern lit, I guess.
How many candles do you want?
How long do they last?
4 hours each. 3 candles per set, so you want
let's-
6 or just 1 set of candles?
Three
3 per set.
Yeah.
You want 6? That's 2 sets of candles.
2 sets of candles, yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
And then 2 of those explosive things if I have enough.
You already got a tinderbox. Let's see.
Just
And you'll need a grenade pouch then too. Let's see.
I'm trying to learn every time I die. There's a lot of surprise. It's hard to. It's a hard game. It's trying to figure out from every death how to do better.
Alright, well we've got 7 coppers left. Anything else?
Bank it, please. Thank you.
Alright, Yev, 7 coppers. First thing you need, weapons and armor. What do you want?
Shield.
Good to go. Anything else?
What's a good weapon for 2 coppers?
I can
Javelin?
loan you money if you want a ranged weapon. I'll just give you the 7.
Give me 1 copper for spear.
Okay. I'll just use my money to pay for her stuff. The 7 that however much I got.
Alright, well if you take money from the bank, it's taxed by 1. Right, it's 10%.
Yep.
Alright, you got a spear. And name. What would you like to name your new fighter?
RELC. RELC.
Oh, wait. You said RELC? RELC.
Yes.
Alright. Lana, you've got 13 coppers. First thing you need is a spellbook. That's 3 coppers. And then for your spells, do you want Dungeon Master chosen spells, 2 random, or one of your choice?
Pardon, was you talking to me?
Yes. What do you want to do for spells?
I'm so sorry. Can I get the 2 that you normally give out?
Alright, good to go. And you have 10 coppers left. Weapons, armor, equipment, supplies. What would you like?
Can my elf be Freya's, like,
Air?
what's the word? Yes,
Yes, you
please.
can. Sure. Let's see. Just a moment. Alright, Freya had no experience, but she had money in the bank, and her gear was looted by the hobgoblin. So nothing, no gear can be inherited, but all this money can be. So 90% of it at least. So that's 9 lost to the bank. So you get 81 back.
Mhm.
On top of this 10. Alright, anything else? What would you like to get for
Okay, can I please upgrade my HP by 1? No, 2, so it's 4. Is that possible?
Yeah, it's possible. It would cost 20 coppers for a hit point increase. So
Yeah, that'll be fine.
down to 71. Alright, by the way, what's this character's name?
We're gonna do Elsie.
Elsie, how do you spell it?
ELSIE.
Okay, just a moment. Also gotta note it down here. Alright, so Elsie, for your hit point increase, you can either take a +1, the average of a d6, or you can reroll all hit dice, which means 1d6 minus 1 in your case. My recommendation to you would be to either just do a full reroll, right? So it's just gonna be 1d6 minus 1, take whatever you get, unless it's lower, then you don't take it. Otherwise, if you want to play it safe, you just take a +1.
I'll take a +1 for yes.
Okay, so you got 3. Do you want to do it again? It would cost 30 if you wanted
Would
to
that
increase
be
it again.
30?
Yeah.
That means I'll be left with 40
Yeah.
for 1 offer.
Mhm.
No, I think I'll be fine.
Alright,
Yeah,
good
I
to
think
go.
I'll be fine.
Maybe some armor instead.
Yes, please.
Okay, let's do a heavy helmet and heavy gambeson. Is that fine?
Yes, please.
Alright. Heavy helmet, heavy gambeson. Price is 15. You're down to 61.56.
Okay. Could I please have 3 lots of rations?
3 sets, so it's
Swan.
okay.
Gone.
Let me double check. So I think it's 3 rations for 1 copper, but I'm gonna double check that real quick.
I believe it used to be. I'm not too sure about now.
Rations. Yep, it is.
I'll
Okay,
try and be
so it's
quick,
3 rations.
honestly.
What kind of bag you want?
Let's have a bag. Can I have a backpack, please?
Right. Okay. Backpack, rations. What else?
Can I please have 1 set of torches with a tinderbox?
Yep.
As well.
Anything else?
Can I have a shield?
Yeah, heavy or normal shield? Or pavis?
What do you think is better?
If you don't want me too heavy, you want to get like a normal one. But if you don't mind the weight, get a heavy or a pavis.
Can I just get a normal one, please?
Yeah, you want it to be slung, right? That way you can just wear it.
Yes, please.
Good to go. Alright, anything else?
Can I also get a slung... Okay, what's better, a spear or like a sword? What would you suggest?
Spear.
Spear is range. Yeah, okay, we'll get a spear, please.
Alright, good to go. Let's see. Alright, anything else?
I think that'll be fine. Does anyone have any other suggestions? Do I need anything else? What do you guys think?
I think you're good for now.
Okay, then can I please
You
bank
want a
the rest
missile
of
weapon?
my copies?
Yeah, you
Pardon?
want to bank your money? Do you want a missile weapon? You don't have a bow yet.
Actually, can I have a dagger? Just
Sure.
in case I lose my spear or something happens to it.
Good to
Better
go.
to have something extra rather than nothing.
All right. Anything else?
That'll be fine. Thank you.
Okay. Good to go. 31 in the bank. All right. Honestly, you're a thief.
Yeah.
You've got 10 coppers. Lockpick is 3. Do you want a 10-foot pole? It's a long 10-foot pole.
Yep.
Alright, that's an extra 2. Anything else? You have 5 coppers left.
So how much copper? 5 copper. Very short bow.
Okay,
And the necessities.
right. 1 copper left.
That's about it. Name it Loki.
Alright, and who are you playing as today?
The cleric.
Lee?
Where? Lee, yeah.
Alright, so as Lee, you hired on your newest member, Loki. Good to go. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that sums up preparation, hopefully. Come back in 5 minutes. You're on your break.
Does anyone know where we're going?
As of right now, not yet. The DM hasn't given us the layout of what's going on around us.
Yeah, by the way, if you ever want to know what's going on, you just gotta look at campaign reports. That will give you an idea of what happened last. So I usually base it off of what happened last, where we continue.
Alright. Do you want me to read it to you guys of what happened last time?
No, I was there.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. I want to go to the northern temple.
Okay.
You guys good with that?
I'm down for anything. It just depends on everyone else.
Alpha.
I am down for whatever.
Right. Depsy.
I'm
Yeah,
down
do we have
for
torches?
whatever.
Right.
I'm down for whatever
Yeah,
you
yeah.
want to do.
Do we have torches?
Yes, we have torches.
Cool.
Like, I'm the only one who brought a thief. Yeah. It's kind of necessary for where we're going, you know? But I'm the only one who thought of that.
Who's the last person that went to the north? Do we know?
That was probably like months ago.
Right.
So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Supposedly there's a dragon there. We're gonna try to avoid that said quote-unquote dragon. And just pick up loot like that we find on the ground and just sell that for profit. Since we haven't really gotten any profit the last 3 games, so.
Oh. Did anyone bring, like, a pickaxe or anything?
Why?
Because
haven't
if
left
we're
yet.
gonna... No, I know. Someone's gonna have to buy one.
Why do we need a pickaxe?
Because... if there's anything in the walls, we might as well dig it up.
We're just
No?
picking up loose loot that's on the ground. So I brought a thief. I'm the only one who thought of that.
You don't think it's worth mining anything?
No, it's gonna make noise.
But
And
as
that's
a
what
thief,
keeps
though,
us
you
fun,
do
right?
have fucking tool picks. You have tools and shit that you could use, bro.
I'm not playing as a thief though, it's not a retainer. I don't know why no one else got a thief to play as. ELSIE.
Well, instead of complaining about people picking thieves, thinking that's the only way that we're going to get money, why don't we figure out what we're going to do to get money and where we're going?
This is
So we're
true.
going to the
This is
North
true.
Cavern. Yeah.
Do we
We're
know
going
of
to the
any
North.
thieves that are in that cavern? Do we have any intel
We
on what?
have rumors of a dragon. That's about it.
Okay.
Which means there's possibly a ton of loot there. Now, if we can just
Yeah, but the
together,
dragon's not going to let you steal from him.
well, that's why I brought the thief. Because we're just going to pick up the random, like, bits of copper, and just because we haven't made any profit the last 3 games, right?
No, I know. You're just expecting there to be money on the floor, and I think
No,
that's
I'm expecting there to be loot from past adventurers that we could possibly take and sell.
But there might not be any, considering the fact that they could.
Cold. We're not. The whole reason we're going there is because
So
we're
he's
scouting
just
it.
saying that. Yeah.
Because none of
If
us
I
have been
see a
there.
dragon, I'm running away.
Well, that's why
I'm just thinking,
you're.
if people haven't been there for months, then there's probably not going to be anything left that hasn't already been taken by whoever is already there. You know?
Also, it's quite far.
Why
You
we're
know
going.
what? That's also passed down, isn't it? No, it's not. Is it? Where
No,
is it at?
it's because it's left there.
Okay.
You can't pass down something you don't have.
What are you talking about?
Have we? Do we have like a new area we haven't explored yet?
That's
I'm
why we're
not-
going to the Northern Temple, because the Northern Temple no one here has been to yet. That's why we're going there.
It's not the
Yes, I
same.
want-
Alright, ladies and gentlemen,
Oh, it's the north.
your break is
the
over.
south.
It's time to get started.
Sorry.
Appreciate it. Welcome back. And to get started, of course, we left off with our party basing themselves somewhere in the Greenskin territories. We last visited the western side of the Greenskin caverns. And of course, it was another failed attempt at hunting down monsters. Unfortunately, we lost 4 of 6 in that crew. Only 2 made it out. One of them is with us today, Lee, the acolyte of House Honestly. So it's another summer day out here in the realm, right? We are east of Down. We have new recruits and all that, right? In our party today, at least, we have MATHIAS the third. We've got Autumn, Elven, Veteran. Aside from Lee, the acolyte already mentioned, he's got his retainer with him, which is Loki, the apprentice. We've got ELISE, the Elven Veteran, and RELC, the Veteran, right? So, a party of roughly, I think, 6, right? Pretty good sized crew. You guys will have time to make plans momentarily, but the situation is that you're currently standing at the western base camp just outside the Greenskin Western Caverns, right? The camp consists of a few mercenaries, maybe a merchant or two, and then a few other adventurers in reserve, right? So, how would you guys like to begin?
To my knowledge, the agreement is to go to the Northern Temple.
All the way out here?
Can I ask something? We changed map, didn't we?
No. Same map.
Really?
Yeah.
This is the same map.
With Down? Yeah, same map.
Why are we using the colorful one? Or am I tripping?
Not since I've been here. I've been here for
Oh, you're
about a
probably...
month now, and we've been using this.
I
Yeah,
could
we-
have sworn at one point we used the colorful one.
Yeah, you maybe you were playing when we used the colorful one. That was when we were in a region to the west of this area, so across the sea. We were on the other side of the map.
Oh,
We
okay.
switched because everyone stopped playing in that area. They gave up. They wanted a new area, so we're in a new area. And
Right.
they always think that new area is gonna solve their problems. It doesn't, right? So they just gotta
No.
finally figure out how to get past level 1. So. All right.
Okay, well, I think we're going north. Yeah.
Wait, all the way to the northwest? Far, far up there? That's pretty dang far.
I don't know. Honestly said.
You-
Honestly, where did you say we're going?
That's
The
where we want to
Northern,
go.
is where we said we were going,
Bro,
right?
that's like halfway across the continent, bro. That's gonna take like a week or
Hours.
so,
All the
of
time.
marching, bro.
It's about one, two,
And do we
three,
have enough
four,
food?
4 leagues out, so about 12 miles, 16 miles out, so maybe a day's travel.
A day.
Oh,
Well, 16 miles, if you move at the rate of medium footman, which is 2 miles an hour, should take you about 8 hours to get there, right? Because 16 divided by 2 is 8, so yeah, 8
Yeah.
hours to get there. Although there are
So-
faster methods of travel, right? If we take the road, for example, that'll increase our rate of movement, so we might get there a little sooner.
Yeah, and we
I
go
see.
back.
Right.
Well-
Should we begin?
Okay, Alpha's willing to lead.
Yeah, that's where we're gonna go.
Yeah.
Well, whoever decides is leading, I suppose, right? So, Matthias
I guess
decides or
I
lead
am.
decides?
Well, I've been asked to lead, so I mean, I can lead if everybody wants.
I'll follow.
Yeah.
Sure. What's your decision then? What are we doing?
sure.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we'll head to that direction.
What's that direction?
It's gonna be the north west.
Very well. And how far do you plan to travel? Or is there any set
Um,
destination?
Do we have? Well, do we have? Does anybody have rations? I need to make sure that we
Yeah.
have rations for this travel.
I have 3.
And it's just
Okay.
a day. Be there and a day back.
1 copper for 3 rations.
Yep.
I'll buy another set of rations.
Gotta go.
Yeah,
Okay.
can I buy another set too, please?
Lee, you have no money. It looks like.
I have.
Oh, yeah.
Loki has no money. Oh
I'll
no,
buy
Loki's
us-
got 1.
How many rations
Loki's
do
got
I
1
have?
copper.
I think I have
But-
enough that we can buy enough for everybody.
Alright, Loki bought
Take
3
that 1
rations.
copper.
But he can't carry it.
Take
He
that
has no
1
bag.
copper and buy 1 set of rations.
Gotta go. Who's gonna carry it though? Elise?
I will.
Okay.
We can each.
Yeah.
I should still have my horse, right?
Anyone else want to buy rations?
I'll buy some
Autumn-
rations so I can carry on the
Autumn has
horse.
Oh,
3,
Matthias, you
yeah.
have 9 rations, by the way. It should be enough for today.
Okay. Okay, that's fine then. Yeah.
Yeah, if she has 3 and he has 3 and you have 9, that's already 15. You guys only have 6 members. So,
Okay, that should be good. That should be good then, right?
should feed you lunch and dinner at least, right? For breakfast today, we can start the morning hungry if you guys want. It's fine because you're usually not going to encounter anything at the start of the day. Unless you want to eat now, that's fine. Let's see. Because you need to eat 3 meals a day, right? 3 rations a day each. So, if you want to pay for
then
rations now, you
then I
could.
should buy some more rations. I've only got 3 for myself, so I'll buy some more.
Well, I mean, we've got rations, so if you guys want, you can buy a hot meal at the camp. And a hot meal is a lot better, and
Oh,
it's ready
hell
to
yeah.
eat. It's same price pretty much. 1 copper feeds 3 people,
Hell-
but you don't just get the food.
Hell
you get
yeah.
nice drinks too. So, all right. So you'll eat at the base camp. You'll visit the base camp, and the merchants might have some food readily available to eat. So, all right. In that case, a meal cost for your whole crew is only 2 coppers. Who wants to pay? Was it?
I'll pay it.
So you're gonna use banked funds, so you have to pay 3 instead.
Yeah, that's fine.
Gotta go. Party's been fed. It's 8 o'clock. I spent maybe about half, or I guess spent about 10 minutes having, or breakfast hour is usually an hour, so it's 9 o'clock at the time. Or we'll say you guys ate before the shift, so around 6 or 7. So it's 8 o'clock when we start the shift. Alright, so workday begins at 8.
Okay.
We can travel northwest then to the road.
Yeah.
Alright, between here and the road, it's about half a mile. So let's see if we have any encounters. The only chances of an encounter through this part of the woods and grasslands is wandering monsters and possibly greenskins. So we'll check for greenskins. We'll check for wandering monsters. 2 ones indicate a wandering monster. Alright, we're in the clear. We made it to the road. When we get to the road, do we want to continue northwest, or do you want to take the road north and then northwest? If you use the road, you move faster. But if you move northwest, you'll get there.
It's faster to travel through the road, right?
Road increases your movement speed by 50%.
Okay, so yeah, we'll use the road then.
The only issue is that it doesn't go directly to where you want to go, right? It goes north first and then northwest.
That's fine. We'll follow the road as far as we can, and then we'll break off from there.
Good to go. So the fastest route might be to take the road all the way to ELSIE, right? So if you do that, then you can travel directly north to the ruins, right?
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. So we take the road.
ELSIE, so.
We'll move 3 miles an hour at that rate. So in that case, it only takes us 2 hours to get to ELSIE, roughly. Yeah. So it took us about half an hour to get to the road here. So we'll note that. So at 8:30, we made it to the road. And then at 10:30, we'll get to ELSIE. But let's check for any encounters. The road has a chance to encounter outlaws. We'll check for outlaws. A 1 indicates an encounter with outlaws. Then we'll check for wandering monsters. 2 1s indicate a wandering monster. There are 2 checks here for the 2 hours that you're traveling. Clear. Alright. 2 hours later, 10:30, you made it through the grasslands, into the mountain range across the rivers, and into the town of, or the village of ELSIE. It is a mining town, right, out here. A mining settlement out here in the mountains, right? So you march over a great bridge, and you make your way into the valley in which the settlement was built within, right? So there's towers along the mountainside, a fortress in the center of the valley, a very large and open valley. The river, of course, provides moats or defenses, natural defense to this settlement, right? That's just built in the widest part of the valleys, and then defenses on the mountainside as well, overlooking the settlement and its and the outlying lands, right? So with that, you guys want to just pass through and make your way north, or do you guys want to visit ELSIE?
No, we'll pass through and make our way north.
Very
That
well.
way we're not wasting any time.
Okay, you make your way north through the mountains. At this point, we are no longer moving on the road. We are now moving through the mountain range, which will slow our movement. Moving through the mountains is a very slow and treacherous process. You move at half speed. Alright, so just to get out of the mountains and into the forest, it might take you about an hour. So we'll check for any encounters.
That's fine.
Alright, ELSIE is known to have lots of dangerous demi-human encounters out in these mountains. Particularly, they're known to have visitors, right, from the northeast. So, particularly dragons, right? So, every now and then dragons will fly over ELSIE looking to hunt. So, we'll check for dragons, 1 in 6 chance. And we'll check for wandering monsters in the mountains. Clear. You made it out of the mountains and into the forest north of ELSIE. Now you're traveling toward the rumored ruins out there. The rumor is, or has it, that there was an old temple ruin to the north that belonged to the wild men many years ago along the coast, right? It was abandoned, though, right? And lost to, it was, destroyed and lost after it was raided by a dragon. So now it's just an empty kind of tomb area, right? A valley of death in those dense forested hills. Okay, let's see what we find out here. Wandering monster check. Clear. Alright, and then unknown monster check, 1 in 6 chance. The type of monsters that live out here in the forest. Clear. Okay. You made it. Not long after you left the mountains, roughly an hour later. So, let me check the time. So, okay. Yeah, good thing we took the road. It saved us a bunch of time. Let's see.
Yeah.
Right. So, ELSIE. We also account for the mountain travel too when we were on the road, so that technically took half an hour extra. So, let's go over time. So, when you actually got to ELSIE, it was around 11 o'clock, technically, yeah. So, because the mountain slowed us a bit too. And then, of course, traveling north through the mountains took us an hour, so at 12. And then from here to the temple with that 33% speed, so took us about an hour as well to get to the temple. So at 1 p.m., your crew is quite hungry by the time you arrive. You need lunch at this point. but you arrive at the
Okay.
site of the ruins up ahead. Let's make sure we navigate it correctly. Actually, we'll have to check for navigation. All right, there's a 2 in 6 chance usually that your party strays from the path, and unfortunately, that is the case. So you don't exactly encounter the ruins of a temple. Instead, you encounter a new area. So you realize you've maybe gone a little further past what you expected to travel. Maybe instead of half a mile, you almost got like 2/3 of a mile out. So you might have went slightly south, north, and northwest or northeast. But you know, based on how many steps you've taken, you realize you've been traveling for maybe a mile and then, you know, a little over half a mile or so, right? So you'll just have to backtrack, and hopefully you will come across the temple. It's just all there is to it is a slight delay in your plans. So we'll say you guys went slightly
Okay, yeah,
off course.
we'll backtrack and
Backtrack.
head south.
Head south 30 minutes added to your travel time. Okay, so at 13:30, let's hopefully find it. Let's see. 2 in 6 chance we don't find it. Alright, we found it this time. Okay. So we went back, backtracked, re-navigated, recoursed. So it turns out we went slightly maybe northwest, and then so we went back south, looking for any signs, kind of circled back, reset it, right? So push back north, and then yeah, we found it. Okay. 13:30, you arrive right on the scene. What it looks like from a distance, at least, is you're out here in the forested hills, and the ancient temple ruin was built on the top side of some of these forested hills, particularly an area of the forested hills that's not as forested. So it's more like a mountainous area. It's more rugged and dry up here, but you spotted signs of the ruins from down below. As you were traveling through this part of the woods, every now and then you would come across the remnants or the ruins of the past settlement out here, right? Old trails, foundations of old buildings and structures, right? And eventually a path that leads up the mountainside here, or a forested hill, craggy hill, and then you would climb up to it and toward the old temple ruins, right? Out here in the forest. These forested hills / mountains, mostly hills. But temple was built kind of on a mountain instead. So you begin your climb, you're sent to the top of the hill, or this forested mountain, I guess, right? And to the temple ruin itself. It's a long climb up, so we'll see how long it takes us. So you begin the climb. Fortunately, there's a trail, so you're climbing the trail up the mountain. We'll check for any encounters. Okay, we're in the clear. So it's not until 2 p.m. So you saw it from a distance. You spotted it from the base of the mountain and such, right? From a distance, and you got to the base. And by the time you actually get to the actual ruin, it's 1400, 2 p.m., and you're starving, right? So now we are actually at the entrance, or one of the sides. So, what side do you guys want to approach from? West, north, east, or south? You can choose what side you want to approach from.
We'll go in from the north.
North? Okay. Alright, so in this time, your characters will have lunch at this point. You'll take a small break, and I'll map out the starting area for you, the north starting area. So you guys can take 5 to just chit-chat and have your lunch.
Oh man, I can't wait. I'm starving. Got any more? You got any salami to go with that? Hell yeah.
I mean,
What are we planning? Come on.
Some mustard on that too.
as he's drawing out the map, because I don't think we've ventured here yet, I'm gonna be mapping it for.
We need to.
Some tea on that for me too. I want some tea. Good food.
Steve, you need to contribute, my guy.
Good stuff. Maybe cook Cook some sausages over the fire. Hell yeah. That's
More.
what I'm talking about.
Literally.
Okay. Who has a shield?
I do.
Because I'm gonna need. I'm a spellcaster, so I'm gonna be going at least second rank. But I'm gonna need somebody up front with the shield.
I think
Yeah,
everyone's.
I have one. I have one.
Okay.
I have a spear and a shield, so I'll be second rank as well with a spear and a
So
shield.
do I.
Oh,
Spear and
okay,
shield's
hang
first
on.
rank.
We have a lot of spear and shields.
If
Okay.
you have a spear and shield, go first rank, and any extra, go second rank.
I can take up the back. I can take up the back because
I'm going in the back, and anyways, so yeah, with my longbow. My retainer, which is a thief, will be in the front.
I'll go on the back with you, honestly, just because you're long range. And if something comes up behind you and you don't notice, you're fucked.
Yeah. Only thing I have for close range is a knife.
Right.
So
And then I have my I have dungeon scroll open, so I can start mapping out.
Okay, perfect.
And then I'm gonna have I have sleep memorized, so that will be the first spell that I cast, and then if needed, I'll cast magic missile.
I've got a lantern, so I'll just have the lantern open so that I can access the flame as needed. And I'll have my
we
shield.
don't
and
need grenades.
yeah, I'm ready.
For what? We're literally just scouting, my guy.
I'm not. I know.
Okay.
You can.
Yeah, but these are ruins. You can never be too safe. Like, now that I think about it, we probably clerics, but
Make
that's
as
okay.
little noise possible.
These aren't just ruins.
Trying
These
to
are
do.
deadly. These aren't just ruins. You need to realize in your mind this is extreme danger that we're going into. It
Yeah,
always
because
is.
I
I know.
don't think we ventured into it. So
These
besides
may
the
look like
dragon,
ruins, but they're not empty.
yeah, and besides the
I'm not
dragon, bro, there
Yeah.
might be undead.
Yeah, I'm the only cleric.
Yep. And that's why you can be somewhere safe in the middle of the group while your thief
I'm
scouts
in the
it.
back.
Oh, also you're not playing the thief, so you can only really give him orders and hope he listens.
Yeah, no shit.
Yo. Why are you in such a bad mood today?
He's always in
It's
a bad
honestly, you'll get used to him. He's always like that. He's a
He
kid.
wasn't. I can't lie, he wasn't like that the first time I played with him. Honestly, you
mood. He
good?
swears a lot too.
Good. I think people don't like to follow plans.
Right, I mean, I do get that,
We're
right?
doing what you asked, bro. What the hell?
Everyone obviously has their
We
own
did what you wanted.
ideas. As
You're
well
not
as
happy.
also, like, everyone's
We
trying
went
to.
through, but
Pardon?
we didn't break what we needed. Technically, I'm the only one who brought a thief.
Yeah, we
Okay.
got a thief.
That's fine. We have a thief. It's not the end of the world, right?
Oh, I hate
It'll
sleep
be
with a
fine.
retainer.
Okay.
It's fine.
I know it is.
Oh God.
Okay. Fuck. Let me see. Do I have any torches?
So what I'll do is I'll go to light. So for our thief, what I'd like to do is I'd like to actually light a candle, and give him one so he can cup his hand around it so it's like not super bright for the enemies, but he can still see. That way he
Okay.
can
I
explore
also
ahead.
for second rank, I also have a hooded lantern for second rank.
So, Epsi, I think the candle is only a 5-foot brightness.
Yeah.
So get light and yeah.
You can
It's only
explore
5
carefully
foot
with that.
brightness of dim light. Yeah,
Yeah,
so he doesn't really need
won't
to
be.
cover it.
Well, okay. I was just mostly concerned that enemies would see. I want you to be able to see, but not alert the enemies. So that's all.
He can use it to distract the enemies if he throws it.
Okay. Does anybody else have a light source? Because I have a hooded for second line. But does anybody else have a
Oh,
hooded board?
I've got a
I
yeah,
have
lantern.
yeah.
Lantern and
Yeah,
torches.
torches.
Okay, perfect.
I've got a lantern and grenades too.
Yeah. Are you
Yeah,
here, bro?
that way we can get our light sources up, so we have light in the front, and I'm gonna have my hooded lantern in the middle, so I don't know if it's gonna emit that much light, but that way we have some light in the back as well, so we're not flanked.
Well, true, and the main thing as well is that the if we're gonna try and sneak this, then we need our thief to be like using a candle, and like being like out. We don't want our light source to alert enemies, so we need the thief to be kind of in the darkness. Do it.
Yeah, but because this is a new area too, they need to be able to prod or look for traps, so they're gonna need some light.
That's why I brought a thief for mapping.
Yeah, let the
And
thief
to die.
explore and map it out.
Literally, the thief is to die, is literally just for mapping and a sacrifice, basically.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen,
A thief is for sacrifice?
it is time to get your tokens on the map so we can begin these
Most
delve.
likely anyway.
Scrap some
Yeah.
tokens for your crew. Let's see. Alright, starting with Matthias. Okay. I will typically grab randomly unless you really want to pick, that's fine. But, excuse me. If it matters to you, just let me know. Let's just grab one based on your character's name. And, of course, the gear you've got. So, and class. So you're a magic user. Just gonna grab it randomly. But
Yep.
if anyone has a problem, just speak up, right? You can take your time if you really need to pick out a token. But usually I'll just grab randomly from that one, right? I think I've told you guys that a few times. So, let's see. So, we got one for Matthias, one for Autumn, and we need one for RELC, who is a fighter with a normal helmet. Fighter type. Let's see. Okay. And then we need one for ELISE, elf, with a heavy helmet. Let's see. Heavy helmet. And Lee, who is a cleric with a normal helmet. There we go. And Loki, who is a thief with a normal helmet. Alright. Matthias, what gear do you want to use for this delve?
I'm going to have my let's see here. I'm gonna have my spear out, and then I'm gonna have sleep memorized, so that's gonna be my spell. That way I can cast it, I will. Or start casting it.
Good to go. Alright. Autumn. What would you like to equip?
Autumn would like to equip. First off, the lantern's going to be lighting a candle with the lid open lantern, right? And then she's going to have a shield and a grenade. He or she. I guess he. I don't know.
It's
It's
your
a
choice.
female name.
Autumn can
Autumn.
be a guy's name or a girl's name for an elf.
It's a female name.
Alright.
As a human, yes, but not as an elf.
I would say it's
Historically.
typically a woman's name, so you would be a woman. Alright. Sorry, what did you say you want to equip? Your spear?
No, grenade and a shield. Yep. I've got my lantern open so I can light the grenade if I need to.
Right. 1 candle expended. Time of light is depends on, yeah, we had lunches now, right? So let's do that real quick. Lunch was 1 hour, so at 13 or 1500 it's lit. So it will stay lit till 1900 unless it's blown out or something. Should burn till 19. Right. Let's see. I think candles actually are 1 hour. It's the oil, it's 4 hours, yeah. Yeah, it's a till it's lit at 1500 though, so it should last till 16.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Alright. Should be good.
Okay, candles burn at like for like 3 hours.
Like they're reusable, I'm pretty sure. So
Yeah. Okay.
yeah. It'll melt and then you can light up again. So let's see. I think how we'll do it is yeah, I think it's an hour. So then you don't, it'll burn for an hour, then I think it will be reduced. You'll like lose half a candle each time pretty
I'll
much
just-
once it's done melting.
Yeah, I'll just be aware and I'll
Cover.
light another one before it goes out.
Anyway, 2 candles left. And if it matters, right, if you want to keep the if you want to reuse the old candle, then you just let me know. You'll get 2.5 candles or 2.5. So
Cool.
otherwise we'll just throw it out, the old candle, and use a fresh one. Let's see.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, they're cheap, it doesn't matter. Okay. Who's this? This is Autumn? No, that's Autumn. So this is RELC. RELC, what do you want to use?
Yeah.
RELC.
Hey.
Sorry, it is.
Oh, yeah. I'll wear my shield and spear. Rel.
Good to go.
I was getting a bit sleepy. My bad.
Elise, how about you? Elise?
Lana.
Oh wait, sorry. Can I have my spell memorized?
Yeah, which one?
Sleep.
Sleep. Good to go.
Yes, please. And can I have my shield and spear out, please?
Yep.
Thank you.
Alright, good to go. Thank
Do
you. Lee,
I need to say that I'm memorizing or no?
it might be wise. If it's your only spell, it
Okay,
doesn't
yeah.
matter, but
Okay. Yeah, I'll memorize the sleep as well.
typically it's assumed. But in the case that you have multiple spells, just to confirm it, you should note it down. Alright. Honestly, as Loki? Or as Lee? What do you want to equip?
As Lee, I'm gonna be using my longbow.
Longbow and what else? That's it?
That's it.
Good to
Knock
go.
an arrow.
Knock an arrow, sure. Any orders for Loki?
Loki, I want him to equip his 10-foot pole
Torch
and
too
go
or
in the
no?
front. Torch. Does he have torches?
He doesn't, but someone could pass him one. If they have one.
Torches.
Torchbearer? Anyone got a torch? Right, I think
Oh, I do.
okay. At least
Give
provide.
Loki a torch then.
Okay.
Good to go.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be lighting my hooded lantern as well, and I have oil for it.
Next time please remind me on your turn. Let's see.
Yeah, sorry.
This one's an oil one, so that's candle. Here's oil.
I think he's got a hooded lantern. I'm not sure how that works.
If you has the hood on, then
You-
you can reduce the light radius.
And you can clip it to your belt.
So a lantern usually provides a light radius of 15 at default. If you hood it, it's 7, right? He bought a normal lantern though, I think. Oh, no, he has a hooded one. Okay, so you can hood it if you wanted to. So you can close it halfway, reduce it, by 50%, or you can close it fully and just like turn it off basically, right? It would be glowing from under, maybe, right? It's not completely closed off, otherwise it would just go out and might as well just blow the candle at that point. But yeah, he's able to kind of change the amount of light it shoots out, or that spread from it. Okay, anyway, your crew has taken some time to repair. You've had lunch. At the time of 1500, you're ready to move in. Who wants to lead the way? Oh yeah, to describe the entrance or the area. Upon approaching the temple ruin from the north side, you went all the way around it. And by the way, it's not an actual physical structure or anything like that. It's built into the mountain side, right? So like you'll see the north entrance is the main entrance actually, and just outside of it are all of these kind of strange looking ancient ritualistic looking structures just outside. I would say they look like they're made of like stone, right? And they have like strange etchings and runes in them. Basically, it looks like an outdoor ritual area, right? It's all old and broken and cracked up. The entrance itself into the ruins appears to be this 10-foot wide stone entrance in the side of the mountain, right? And then just beyond it is a pair of double doors made of wood, right? So you got some old wooden doors up ahead to deal with. So this. All right. So someone's gonna have to figure out how to breach it.
You there, priest. Is this a religious structure you're acquainted with?
No. Is it? I don't know.
This place belongs to the old gods. The runes are arcane runes, if anything, right?
Mm.
So you would need the spell Read Magic to read it. But that would have to be memorized.
Does anyone have read magic?
Nope.
We all do, but we haven't memorized it.
Okay.
Did one of you memorize it?
We can read it
I
later.
can cast it. I can cast Read Magic. I don't have to memorize it. I'll just cast Read Magic.
Did you memorize it?
I'll stand.
No, I don't have it memorized, but I'll take the time to cast it right now.
I recommend everyone else clear the area, vacate the area while he's doing that.
Okay.
Alright, so
I'll
because
stay back
you
from-
memorized the spell Sleep for today, so if you want to cast it now, it would take you 8 hours of rest to swap your spell out.
Oh, I wouldn't be able to cast it.
Do you have a Read Magic scroll?
Ah, fuck. No, I don't.
How would you cast it if you didn't memorize it?
Well, if it's in a spell book, wouldn't I be able to cast it out of the spell book?
I suppose you could, but you already used your memory to memorize Sleep, so if you didn't remember any spells yet, you would have the energy to do that, but you have no mental capacity anymore, right? Because you've already used it to memorize Sleep. So
Oh,
the
okay,
only way
gotcha.
you
So
would
that's how that works. So with the spell scroll, you can just cast that at will with the.
Yes, a
Got it.
scroll is
Okay.
different. So once per day, right?
Yeah.
Or after 8 hours of rest, your mind is cleared. And so with that, you can cast spells directly out from your book or you can of course memorize spells and then cast them immediately after.
Gotcha.
You know.
That makes sense. Okay.
So if you didn't memorize
Amazing.
sleep for the day, you could have done that, right? But everyone had their spells
Okay.
memorized, right, for the day. So they've already
Yep.
mentally prepared, right?
Useless mages tonight.
Some comments you can keep to yourself. You don't want to disrupt party harmony.
It's 1510. So you've discussed the idea of checking out the statues and such in the runes, figuring out spells Matthias thought he could cast, but he realized he already memorized the spell for the day. So, how shall we proceed?
Is there only one entrance?
You approach the north side. There's only one entrance on the north side of the mountain.
Can we
So
not
double
blow
doors.
up the pillars next to it instead of just trying to go in through the front door?
Let's just blow open the front door. I've got this grenade.
Noise. Why?
Pardon?
Why are
What
we
did you
making
say?
noise?
Okay, how do you want to get in then?
We're not trying to get in. We're just scouting the area. We haven't been here yet.
Okay, Loki,
but what-
go ahead and scout up ahead. Check the door for traps.
Right? He does that. Send Loki to scout the door, like, check for traps.
Alright, Loki is pouring up to the door. In the meantime, the rest of you are just gonna wait back here or do something?
Yeah, we'll stay here.
I'm going to head off to the left side southwest against the wall of the building and away from the magical stuff. So I'm going to be about 30 feet to the left of Loki along that wall.
Alright. So as Otto's making his way to his left, right?
No,
After
sorry,
Loki.
to the west. I'm trying to explain from watching the map. I forgot to say map. My bad.
In the meantime, everyone else?
I'll be searching for loose items and loot in the area.
Alright, sure.
Okay.
I'll stand guard.
Can I move to the side? Because I don't want to get hit by anything.
Alright, sure. What
I'll
side?
just follow Autumn.
Okay,
I'll
he's
be where
moving to the
Autumn is.
east. Now he's switching up to the west. Lee,
Oh, okay, then yeah.
you said you're just observing for any
Oh.
loose change or something like
Yeah.
that?
Searching for, like, loose items and loot around the area.
Sure. What about RELC?
He will be standing guard.
Okay, what are you guys guarding it against? Are you guys watching the woods or the door, or what are you looking at?
Just in general.
In general.
Yeah, so everywhere. Just looking.
Okay, so just kind of looking around, not guarding a particular position, right? So just random. Okay, sure. Matthias, any preference?
I'll stand guard and watch the east.
All right, you're facing east. Relic is just looking around, random directions. Loki, you're prodding up to the door. Autumn is figuring out which way to go. Elise is following you around. Lee, you're looking around for any loose change, right? Well,
Really anything that's valuable.
we have these stone henges or ritualistic structures here, right? These stone carvings. They don't have any innate or praised value, right? Maybe to someone it might be valuable. We've got the forest around you, but nothing actually valuable in the area. If you want to search harder or closer at a particular area, you could, if you really wanted to.
Sure.
But openly, there's nothing of value here, right? Clearly. If there was, I would have mentioned it, right? I would have informed you. But nothing actually valuable.
Okay.
No treasure, no monsters in sight. RELC, of course, you're just looking around on guard. Guard means, of course, you are observing for any monsters or anything like that, and no particular direction, right? Because you didn't specify. So, Matthias, you're watching. You said north. Yeah. So anyway, Loki prodded up to that door. He's the only one actually doing something, maybe, right? That might have any real effect. And the way up to the door is clear, right? So Autumn, you made your way toward that western side of the entrance with Elise. We took to the side as well with you. But yeah, Loki, he declares it's safe to approach, right?
I guess we go up to the door then.
I say we should blow it up with the grenade.
Oh God. No, don't do that.
Why not?
Because that would be making noise.
If you
that
blow
would
up the
affect
door,
me.
if you blow up the door with the grenade, we're at the entrance. We'll have an opening. We won't have to worry about closed anymore.
Yeah.
But we'll check out for traps right now, though.
You're worrying
then
about sound.
after
There is
10,
no.
Kill us.
Honestly, you're worrying about sound, but there is no physical way to get into this place except for this door, and we have a grenade.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Wouldn't mind
So
not-
okay, I'm gonna whoever's checking the door for traps, DM. I'm gonna ask them checking it for traps. If there's no traps, then I will ask them to blow it open.
There isn't.
Debate's over. Debate's over.
Alright, well, Loki,
Nice.
he will prod the door then real quick to check if there's traps. In the meantime, anyone else want to do anything?
I just want to stay away from the door. I don't want to
Yeah.
get blown up.
We go for COVID.
As Elise falls back, as Matthias shares his plan, as Loki prods that door, anyone else want to do anything for this turn?
We're waiting to see if we die or not.
Doors have been properly checked by the pole at least, and Loki's careful observation. He takes to the side at this point. What's our next move?
Fuck.
I look to honestly's character Lee, and I gesture with the grenade and I shrug. I'm waiting for.
Do whatever you want, bro. I'm gonna go behind one of the pillars and wait till they all die, basically.
Sure, why not? Well, we've got one, so go and toss it at that door.
Whose grenade? This is
Autumn.
Autumn's grenade?
Autumn's got a grenade,
Okay, so you'll
so they'll go and
light it up and
toss
toss
it
it
at
at
the door and
door.
take cover. Yeah.
Okay, sure. Anyone else want to do anything? Very well. So yeah, Autumn,
Can I stand on guard just in case something comes? Like, I just want to watch behind me.
sure, you want to watch the west?
Like, yeah.
Behind this tree? Sure. Nearby tree.
Mhm.
Okay. Very well. So yeah, Autumn lit that grenade, chucked it at the door, takes cover. Everyone seems to take cover, I think. Matthias, do you want to take cover too, or do you want to stand out in the open?
Yeah, I'll take cover as well.
Okay. So your party takes cover, the grenade goes off against the door, and deals, of course, 2d8, or no, 48. Let me double check. I think it's 2d8 or 48, can't remember. Alright, it is 2d8 shrapnel damage. Okay, so 11 damage to a 10-foot area. And the door itself, we'll see if it's blasted open or anything like that. Alright, so it's damaged, but it doesn't open from a grenade blast. Right, it's probably barred. So the door has like damage in it now. It's shredded and chipped away at, right? So it's considered a damaged door, but it has not been forced open. It was a 2
I'll
and
go
6
ahead
chance.
and light another one. Throw it again.
Okay. Second grenade being thrown in at the door. Anyone else want to take another action? Otherwise, you're all on standby till the grenades go off. Very expensive breach. Let's see.
Honestly.
It's fun though. I like throwing grenades.
Really not worth it.
I mean, a hand axe or a wood axe, I think, is only 4 coppers. You get the same job done. Let's see. Go for the hinges, right?
Yeah,
Go
but
for-
you're right in the
It
line
goes-
of it.
It
Sure,
goes to
yeah.
John Screams Traps.
Very well. Alright, the second blast not only blew off, or not only destroyed the doors, but opens the door too, right? Because it's actually past its time. So it was already damaged. Now they're broken doors, and it's also been forced open, right? Whatever was barring the door from behind has also been
Nice.
blasted open. So they are now broken and open, right? Broken wooden door has been completely destroyed. So pretty much the wood has been taken down, and now we've got more like a just a 5-foot gap here. So broken, open, or broken double doors.
Okay, check for traps.
Mm.
I mean, if the door itself was trapped, you definitely have disabled it, right? Blasted it with a grenade.
Oh, okay. If you say it's definite, then we're
I mean,
good then. Okay.
how would a trap survive a grenade blast? I mean, you know, at least most.
I don't know. I'm expecting traps everywhere now.
Very well. Yeah, if there was already a trap there, it should have gone off from the amount of force that's already been. I mean, it depends on what kind of
All right.
trap, I suppose. You know,
So
if it's like, yeah.
Yeah, I'll go to the corner and I'll be prone and I'll look around there and see. Well, first I guess I'll light a torch and then I'll throw it in there so we can see what's gone.
So as Autumn is getting a torch lit, anyone else want to take an action? Also, let me tell you what you see past the doors. So past the doors, you see a 20-foot hall, temple hall, right? Large open hallway headed south, clearly. And let me check if it's clear or not. It seems clear. The only notice, or the only changes, of course, or important notes, is that the floor is very cracked up and broken. Maybe from the blast.
Okay. I'd say we take up formation then, and then the people with the shields go up front, and I'll go behind them.
Yeah, I go
I
up
was
front.
I was gonna ask, can I take up back, even though I have a shield? How many shields have we got?
2.
We got 2 shields up front.
RELC will
Actually, could you go next to me so you could protect me with your shield, in case I need to
Yeah.
cast?
Okay, yeah, perfect.
Alright, Autumn just got that torch lit. What's next?
Autumn is going to throw the torch as far into the room as they can. And then I'm going to say, check that floor there for a pit trap.
Alright, so 30 feet in.
Can I do 60? I want it to go as far as I can.
Well, even if you threw it 30 feet. Oh, did you want to throw it like from the corner, like you said earlier, or did you want to actually go up to the door and throw it
I
straight
want to
south?
huck it as. I'll throw it into the
Because you
room.
were throwing it from the corner you were at, which was not at the doors, but at the entrance, I mean, outside of the cave. You would throw it directly southeast south. It would hit a wall. So even if you threw it, if you tried to throw it as hard as you could, it only would go maybe 40 feet, right? It's gonna be a wall.
Okay. Well, we made a lot of noise. I'm just gonna peek and throw it farther in. So I've got my shield and my torch. So.
Right. So you're peeking and throwing from the doors, or you're peeking and throwing from outside.
From the door corner, basically, yeah.
Okay, so you're
So
going
like
up to the
move me up,
doors. You need to
like
throw
right
it.
there, yeah. Yeah.
Wait, here
Throw it in
or
the street.
you said right there, or so here
Where it
you're
says
outside.
blasted doors, that's where I'm throwing it from. But I got my shield up too.
Okay.
So.
So as
Thank you for
I'm zooming up to
clarifying.
the blasted double doors, not sure how to throw the torch yet. Everyone else?
I want to exclaim to the group that if there is undead here, sleep does not work on undead.
Alright. As you explained that, Autumn got up to the door, peeks around it, and tosses a torch in, right? Let's see. You said as far as you could. So typically a torch can be thrown 30 feet. If you really want to be forceful with it, maybe 60, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna try that. Yeah.
Okay. Take a step. Let's see if there's any reaction though. Moment. everything seems clear so far. Forced doors, 1 in 6 or 2 in 6 chance, pass, 60 feet thrown. Right. So from the doors, you throw the torch 60 feet. It's got 15-foot radius on the floor. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, yeah, 60 feet roughly, right? And you're able to map out the next area. So this area has been mapped already by your crew a little bit, but torch went down a 20-foot wide tunnel, or a corridor, I mean, hallway. It only extended for about 30 feet to the south, and then landed into an open chamber area. The hallway itself was mostly barren and empty. If anything, on the walls there were maybe symbolic carvings etched into them, or yeah, that's about it. So I'll take this. That's what you saw. Just a moment though, only for a brief moment, because you only had a glimpse of it as the torch went flying through the hallway. So again, I would say, yeah, symbolic carvings on the walls.
Right.
Oh shit. Okay, there we go. And you're able to map out the area further ahead. So far it seems clear. I always start with observations though, make sure it's clear. So yeah, it's clear. Then I can map for you, and when it comes to mapping that area up ahead, it just seems to be a very large open space so far. Maybe there are pillars supporting the greatness of that large temple area up ahead. Let's see. Draw more.
Gonna go ahead and add another torch and throw it about 30 feet this time.
Okay. Let me finish mapping for you real quick. Alright. That second torch is being lit, about to be thrown in. Anything else you guys want to do? I see sliding up and throwing a torch into the temple.
I think we should get into formation.
Okay. Anyone else?
I go RELC goes behind Autumn.
Okay.
I'll push up with them as well.
Can I stand to the side a bit, just because I don't want to be like in line of sight or anything.
Alright, 30 feet in, 10, 20, 30, roughly, right? So. Yep, Elise, you step to the side. Autumn is just throwing torches into the temple, right?
Loki,
area
you
pad
got
is
the
clear.
that trap checking on that pit there, that cracked floor. Make sure it's not a pit.
Okay, anything else? So Autumn is going to fall back, have Loki prod that area up ahead. In the meantime, anyone else taking an action?
I want to stay at least 10 feet to the rear.
Sure. Anyone else? 1540 is the time.
I'll go ahead and equip a holy water in my other hand.
And then I'll switch my spear out for the arbalest.
Good work, everyone.
Alright, 1540. 1550. Loki finishes prodding that floor up ahead. So he began prodding it. He observed and carefully prodded, and he doesn't, of course, trigger any traps, but he reveals a trap, and he realizes that that cracked floor up ahead is indeed very weak and about to collapse, right, under any pressure or any actual or heavy pressure, I suppose, right? So, weak cracked floor up ahead. You would have to find a way to go around it.
We
And
need to open
So-
that hole up.
probably
Keep-
due
keep
to water
working that-
damage. As you can clearly see,
Yeah, there might.
yeah, it's wet.
One person can set thing at once, right? If it takes heavy weight.
Can we drag one of these obelisks behind us over to that and drop it in that weak cracked floor area?
Oh my god.
So these obelisks, these stone structures, right? They're planted in the dirt, right? They're like in the ground, so you would have to dig them up,
Okay.
or smash them to smaller pieces.
Since it requires heavy weight for it to collapse, couldn't one person walk over it one at a time?
Possibly if they're
Yeah,
Just
careful.
have Loki,
Right?
just have Loki push it and break it with his pole. That's all.
So we cracked floor. He's not sure how much pressure it might need for it to collapse, but he does see that the
I'll
floor
hold, I'll
gives.
hold on to it.
Sure, you want to hold on to him?
Alright.
He's not willing to walk across it, I think.
No, what I'm saying is I want him to push on the thing with his thing
Oh,
and try
yeah,
and
sure.
break it open, and I'll hold on to him so he won't fall.
Sure. Well, you have to put your gear away then. You've got a shield and holy water in your hands.
Yep. I'll put the gear away. I'll relight one more candle, and then I'll do that.
There's a lot of things to do at once, so what are you going to do first? Put your gear away or light a new candle?
Gear away.
Alright, so as you're putting your gear away, anyone else want to do anything?
Wait, can we not walk around it?
You could.
Did I like miss it? So, guys, can we please not just walk around it very carefully?
How?
Yeah, we could do that.
Because only one part of the
Or-
floor is cracked. If you walk around
If-
it, the other side isn't cracked.
If one
If
part
it's
of it's cracked,
It's
that
a pit
area
trap.
is
So my
There can be
character-
treasure at the bottom.
Right? But then there is always the chance that
There's always a chance that we're just wasting our time with it, and it's
That's what I'm
just a
saying.
cracked
Thank you.
floor. So
if you guys don't want to walk through it, I will happily walk around it. Can
Yeah,
you
my character RELC will pull aside Loki and enter. We'll walk around through the east. Yeah. And
guys?
motion for other people to follow me.
Alright, the floor is wet and weak. Relic goes across carefully. Right. 2 in 6 chance. Okay, you made it. The floor here is a lot sturdier. But the floor is very weak where the line is drawn. And then around it, it's slightly weak, right? You can feel the floor under you, Relic, breaking apart as you stepped over it. But it did not trigger or collapse under your weight at that time. You made it across.
if it's very weak, wouldn't we be able to push it with a pole?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Loki,
Okay,
go
okay.
do it. I'll
Yeah.
hold on to you so you don't fall.
Alright, so Autumn, you're switching up. You don't actually want to get a candle lit?
I'll have to wait for my candle to be lit then.
Because we keep on switching up our actions,
Yeah.
man. We only get one action per turn.
It's
so-
fine.
No, he was advising for
somebody-
Loki to poke it with
Yeah,
a pole arm.
As I'm lighting my candle.
Alright, so Autumn is lighting up a candle now for his next turn. Everyone else?
Okay, I will take everything off and then I will hold Loki just so it's a bit quicker. I'll take all my gear out.
Put it away. Yeah.
Yeah, so I can hold on to them.
Anyone else? This is turn
I
15:52.
go a bit away.
Relk, you want to just stand over there?
I go a bit away from the cracked floor near the symbolic carvings and
Toward the
watch
south? How far?
watch for life down south.
Yeah, how far south do you want to move? Of the tunnel.
Just near the symbolic carvings.
Alright, well,
The
symbolic
red
carvings are
text.
all along the eastern wall and western wall.
Oh, oh, I moved 10 feet south. Yeah,
Very well.
right there.
So as RELC is on guard for turn 1552, Loki, of course, moving in to start prodding that weak cracked floor with Elise holding on to him. Autumn getting a candle and lantern, or just a new candle out to replace the old one. Matthias, anything you want to do?
No, I'm gonna wait for them to prod the.
Alright, what about you, Lee? Alright. So the candle's been lit, a fresh candle. We'll say this one, yeah, 15. Fresh candle for 1552. Candle, spend it.
Pardon me.
You're good.
Also, don't forget the 2 torches too.
Hot wax is dumped on the floor. Alright. Yeah, I think I'm tracking on the torches already. Good to go.
Okay, cool, cool.
Alright. Turn 1553. Well, between turn 1552 and turn 1553, Loki prodded that floor, pressed down on the weak cracked floor with all his weight, and yeah, it gave way, right? The floor breaks, becomes a chasm, right? So now we've got a chasm here. It collapses in the center, right? So now we've got a chasm instead.
Ooh, basa to.
I already said Discord.
All right, Loki, can you check if there's any treasure inside that chasm? If there's any spikes, any treasure, any monsters?
Alright, you ask him to
Also,
check for it. Treasure down
yep.
there. Okay, for turn 1553.
Treasure, spikes. Yep.
Alright,
I'll keep holding on to him.
okay. RELC, anything? Also, noise check. The floor caved in. We hear nothing to the south.
And grenade.
The only one listening toward the south is RELC, right? The only one capable of listening or guard to the south is RELC, because you guys are all over here. RELC, you hear nothing, by the way. Anyone else want to take an action for turn 1553?
Can I just advise everybody to start moving in at this point? We can advance.
Yep, Matthias, you asked him to advance.
we're just
Autumn is
gonna-
telling Loki to check the chasm. Elise is holding on to Loki. Anyone else?
Yeah.
Go.
Can I make sure that I don't step in the wet because I don't want to slip while holding him?
Sure, you're standing at the doorway. The floor is wet, so it seems to be puddling in because it's summer. It rains and puddles in, of course, depressed areas, right, where the water can't escape. And in that case, it was the cracked up floor in the center, right, weakened, something under the floor, right, a chasm. So, anyway, yeah, Loki, you look down the chasm, and from what he can tell, under the chasm, it gets a lot narrower the further down, but it goes quite deep into some large cavern below the chasm, right? So something under this level, right? Probably dungeon level 2. You can drop a torch down there, but it looks like there's water down there, or you know, from what you can tell, the water from the mountainside that pulls in at the entrance, some of it trickles down into the crack, which is now a chasm, and down into that lower level, right? Any water from the cave walls, any water from outside pouring into the cavity in the side of the mountain, right, pours down into that chasm, it looks like.
Would he tell us that? He call that out?
That's what he sees. So yeah, he would report. You know that. Hey, I think there's water down there.
Should we nail a rope and go check it out? I can put my lantern at the bottom of the rope.
Nah, let's keep pushing forward.
Okay.
Especially
Okay.
if that's the second store, like floor down, we're not prepped.
Sure. Sure. Okay. I'll go ahead and wait for it to be open, and then I will go ahead and head to the right side.
Wait for what to be opened?
Once the area path ahead of me is clear, then I will go to the right side behind or in front of Relic.
Sure. Anyone else want to take an extra for 1554?
As soon as people start pushing in, I'll push in with them.
I'll be pushing at a slower pace than everyone else.
All right. So yeah, Loki is moving in. Turn 1554. Autumn to your right is a wall, by the way. Lisa, you still want to hold on to Loki? He's as ordered by Matthias. He's advancing to the corridor. Right, the hallway.
I was just gonna message you. I really don't want to inconvenience anyone, but I really do have to go for a family emergency.
Good to go. Take care.
Is that okay?
Yep.
Alright, thank you. Bye bye.
Lisa's falling out. Are we good to continue? Actually, you know what? We'll take a half 10 break. We're at 2 hours, so 5 minutes.
All right, we'll get the brisk pace going again, if you guys are okay with that.
No.
Yeah, talk to Geese. He joined earlier. Yeah, he says we're screwed.
True.
Why does he say we're screwed?
Good. Like,
Everyone keeps over explaining.
one clear, one deep. So, like, we're fucked.
Yeah, I agree. But
We'll see.
Hmm.
It
Yeah,
doesn't matter going into level 2 because we already fight level 2 monsters on level 1, so, you know.
Yeah, and we're not going into level 2 anyway, so.
Yeah.
yeah,
We're literally here to fight.
we used to have 3 sleep spells. Now we only have 2 people with sleep spells. But that's fine.
I have holy water.
Nice.
Yeah, very important. What?
Okay. So, we need to push in as much as we can, so we can scout this area out and map out more of it, and then obviously, keeping guard, in case anything comes up. Our rear is going to be safe, so I'm not too worried about that.
I have a feeling this is a Lich temple.
Maybe.
There we go.
A Draco Lich, Brett.
There's definitely magic in this temple.
Yeah, a dragon. Dragons have magic.
Oh, so it's a dragon. Cool.
Yeah.
Somehow I don't think a dragon would own a temple, but yeah.
Alright, so
They might just spoil it, but yeah.
I'll
Do
just
not pay it when DM is explaining things.
What were you saying, yes?
Yeah, I'll just pick up the torch that was thrown and then walk towards south till I see a dragon. Then you guys can do whatever. How about that?
Dragons are
you.
powerful.
Yeah,
You have a shield, so
it's a small shield. Shields aren't that big.
if we see undead, then yeah, we'll have to see what we can do.
Oh, we have a cleric.
I'm a cleric.
Yeah, if it's
Do
skeletons.
you have your holy symbol in your hand, honestly?
No, he's hiding in the back.
I have a. Yeah, I'm in the. I don't want to die.
Bro, if you have your holy
I'm
symbol in your hand and you're in the back flank with us and you start praying, you're not going to die.
They're nothing.
They would have to go through 2 layers of people to get to you.
Yeah, and plus they also have to see you in your holy symbol, so you have to be somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
No, this thing called crouching for a reason.
That chasm is a natural choke point. I think we can engage the zombies one by one.
Probably not gonna be any undead here.
If there's zombies, if you see any zombie-like things, just run because they can attack 3 times a turn.
No, that's not true with
That's a ghoul. That's a ghoul, and they can.
You be like a ghoul is you cannot use on a ghoul.
Can I use what?
You cannot use turn undead on a ghoul. You have to
We're not
kill a
talking
ghoul.
about that. We're talking about the number of attacks something can do, and you said no, they can't. And I said yes, they
Kill
can.
And actually, that is incorrect. You can indeed turn undead on a ghoul.
Yeah, you have to be a high cleric though.
No, you don't. As long as you can start praying, and when you are praying, that is your turn undead. You don't be a high level cleric to turn ghouls because they are considered undead.
Different level undead have certain they're
Ghouls are
stronger
level.
and more
Yeah, we
resistant.
can just look at the turn undead.
Ghouls are level.
You need to be a level
Index.
2 cleric to have a 1 in 12 chance, I believe, of turning ghouls. Either 2 or 3, one of those.
Yeah, I'm gonna check out the book and see the turn undead table.
The main thing is we want to get treasure, but we also want to survive. If we can just survive, we're losing. If we can survive and
Yeah.
get a little bit of treasure, then we're not losing as much.
Yeah, at level 1 we can turn undead, but you need to roll 11 or 12.
Also, there's no guarantee that what's down there is level 2. It could be a hidden chamber.
Yeah, but we're not going down there though.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
not going down there.
and considering that we're up top and this chasm is below us, it's safe to that could be second level, considering that this is first. You know.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get back into it. Your break is over. So, we left off with RELC standing guard toward the south, Loki prodding his way in. Shortly after, of course, ELISE is making her way out. MATHIAS, Autumn pushing in, right? And Lee keeping a distance, right? Following the crew. How would we like to continue? How far south do you want to proceed, MATHIAS, with Loki? Loki's not sure how far he should be proceeding either, right? Because he's not the leader, right? He's just prodding. So. And he's a retainer.
He should follow in behind. What's his name? I can't see it. RELC.
Yep, RELC is just standing there. He's right behind RELC, waiting to continue.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. I continue south.
All right. How far south do you want to proceed, or just until you see something?
Yeah, until I see something.
So the area up ahead, which is lit by torches, you can map it out, but it is supported by pillars, as I mentioned. Right, so you start to map out where the pillars are, and the pillars are equally spaced throughout this next area. But they're lined up toward the center of the whole bed. So we've got pillars. Put them on the map. It's big. Okay. Alright, so we are now exploring into a very large chamber that continues west, south, and east, right? Seems to be rectangular in
I'd like
shape.
to take an action as she took an action to explore forward. I'm gonna have my holy water ready and my shield.
Sure. Anyone else?
Yeah, I continue like 5 meters out and wait for everybody to form up.
5 meters south or 5 feet south?
5 feet south. My bad.
Alright. Anyone
5
else?
feet south.
Same for me. As my last turn, DM.
So for turn 1555, RELC proceeded south. Autumn stopped to switch out his gear. Loki pushed out with a pole, and Matthias, he pushed out with a pole. Lee, you kept your 10 feet of distance from Autumn. Right. So RELC, you're able to, of course, carefully push up, and the torch is behind you, shining into the open chamber to the south. Right. And what it reveals is, of course, a very large area with so far 3 pillars toward the south, going east to west. Spaced about 15 feet apart or so. They're about 15 feet away from the north or south wall of this chamber. Let's see what else we know here. Let's see. I'll check if it's clear. So far it seems clear. Yeah, so far it's clear.
Okay.
Maybe some slight changes toward the what looks like the east area. Looks like we've got something toward the east. Looks like offerings along one of the pillars. That's about it. So just piled up along that eastern pillar, some offerings.
Relk, you want to run up to the torch that's on the ground and pick it up so we can, because if you're holding the torch, you light up a big area, so you run up to it and get it real quick.
As a thief.
Yeah. I basically also
Some old temple offerings, just stagnant and old looking, dusty, covered in webs and dust, right? Over to the southeastern pillar.
are
Right, that's
they
all.
of value, like treasures?
From what it looks like small trinkets here and there. Old like blankets and cloths, right? Clothing. There could be some valuable
Right.
things, right? You'll have to get closer to appraise it to figure out its value. But various offerings could be valuable.
I drop my slung spear and get the torch, and I let go of the slung spear, not drop.
Okay. As you're taking Loki's torch for turn 1556, anyone else want to take an action?
Want to exclaim.
No, what he was gonna do, DM, he was gonna run up to that was throw that one up.
You cannot declare another player character's action. You can only declare your action.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go ahead and put the holy water away and light another torch.
Alright, so for 1556, Autumn is putting the holy water away, getting out another torch. Matthias is telling Relk what to do. Relk is grabbing a torch from Loki. Anyone else?
Yeah, I want to tell Matthias that Loki can check the traps.
Okay.
Alright, as you told Matthias about Loki for turn 1556. Anyone else want to take an action for 1556? So far, I think Lee,
Right.
Autumn, Matthias. I think everyone already took an action for 1556. So, Relk, you end up with by 1557. You're with the shield and spear. Oh no, you put the spear away, so you're shield and torch now. Right. Turn 1557. What's your move?
My move is I throw the torch 60 feet south.
Okay. Loki? He's just standing there with his pole, looks like. Matthias.
I'm gonna tell Loki to traps. I'm gonna see if he can check the offering at one of the pillars.
Check the offerings. So he's like, should I put up
Yeah,
to the
give us
offerings
that.
then? Right. Alright, he's confused. He says, should I put up to the offerings?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell him to prod the offerings and see if they're trapped.
Okay, sure. Autumn?
on the map, I'm gonna head southwest about 30 feet and throw the torch. About at the end of my movement, I'm gonna throw it 30 feet southwest.
All right, we'll start with your movement. So 1557, you're moving southwest. Lee, what about you?
Staying my distance.
All right, 1557. What actually happens is RELC tosses his torch 60 feet to the south, right? He's going to force for a throw. Let's see if he can do it forcibly. All right, it was only able to manage 30 feet. He threw it 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and hits the deck over there, right? Threw it, maybe hit the ceiling or something. He only went 30 feet. Reveals a lot of the chamber. Before I start mapping it, I'll describe it. But as he was doing that, Loki was confused on how to proceed, right? He was asking Matthias how he should proceed. Matthias just told him check the offerings, and Loki was wondering, should I prod up to the offerings though? And Autumn, of course, was starting to move toward the southwest, right? Up to 30 feet, you said, southwest. And Lee was keeping his distance. And who were you following, Lee? Were you following Autumn or were you following Matthias?
Whoever is Matthias, yeah.
Sure, 10 feet from Matthias. Right. And the party was moving in, and torch goes flying into the rest of the chamber, revealing anything else to the south. Let's check if it's clear. Alright, so far it's clear. So all of this area to the south, clear. All of this area to the south, clear. This further south is an exit from the chamber, center of the chamber, 20-foot wide tunnel, or corridor, I mean, hallway, continuing southward. The chamber itself that you're in seems to be more of a antechamber, right? Entry chamber area, so to speak. It's got pillars in here. It's got some offerings toward the southeast. Looks like there might be some offerings toward the west as well, by the way, on that other pillar. Let's see. So 2 areas where offerings have been left behind. Offering hole. That's something that Autumn can see with his torchlight. Okay. And aside from this, let's check the western area, make sure it's clear. First 30 feet clear. Second half looks clear. Yeah, clear. Alright. So far everything seems pretty clear, right? That was turn 1557 completed, right? Torch on the ground here should only provide 15 feet of light actually. It's on the floor. So that much. Reviews, we can map out the area up ahead too. The area up ahead seems to be a hallway, 20 feet wide, continuing toward the south as mentioned. So we can map that out. Let's see. Map that for you. Let's see. Continuing south into darkness, or as far as you can see. Alright. Onwards. 1558. RELC, what's your next move?
Yeah, I go near the offering on the left side.
Okay, so to the east.
No, to the left side, to the west. Yeah.
Your left is east. You're facing south.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I go to
You're confused?
south. I go to the southwest. Yeah.
Alright, as Ralph figures out where he wants to go, Loki just kind of stands there, still waiting for Matthias to clarify where he should go. He's like, what do you want me to do, sir?
Can I, so I'm going to clarify to him, and I'm going to ask him to move up to the offering on the southeast side and prod them for.
Okay. So he begins exploring southeast, still pouring the floor, right? This is his job's description. Matthias, you follow him or something else?
I'll move up to the middle, so I'm right in between Autumn and RELC. Yep.
Sure. Autumn, turn 1558. What's your move?
I throw the torch to the southwest about 30 feet, and then I will go ahead and have my shield, and 1 second, my
Let's start with throwing the torch. Okay.
Yeah, sure,
Alright.
sure.
And Lee, 1558. What's your move?
Just keeping my distance.
Sure. Alright. So we'll start with any throwables through 20 feet to the southwest, right? So 5, 10, 15, 20. Alright. Reviews.
30 feet, yeah.
You said 30? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, reviews a good bit of the area up ahead to the west. The entire chamber has been lit up now for the most part, except the southeast or eastern half. It seems to be a little dark still. But besides that, toward that southwestern area, we'll make sure it's clear, completely clear. So, should be clear. However, you're able to map out the area past it. Exit to the western wall, 10 feet wide, hallway continuing into darkness. Looks like you might be choked up with rubble from what you can tell. Alright, all this to your map. See piles of rubble up ahead. Alright, so besides the corridor, let's make sure that's clear too, actually. Clear. Alright, it's an empty corridor to the west, past the western exit. Offerings out in the open, right? Alright, so that's Autumn. RELC, of course, was figuring out where to move. He figured out he wanted to move southwest. He was able to get half his distance there at move, which was still enough. And he made his way to the offerings, right? And then Loki, of course, prodded up to the southeast as ordered by MATHIAS, who just kind of stood there. And he couldn't see much, but he prodded up to it. Prodded up to the
Loki had
offerings.
a torch.
Does he have a torch? No, someone took it.
He does. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Remember, I annotate and map, or I note everything down so nothing has to be memorized, right? Sorry.
RELC has the torch. You got it from Loki.
Right. So you guys can think something happened, but it didn't, right? Because I have it literally written or drawn on the board. So, right. Turn 1558 has been completed, I think. So it's 1559. Loki prodded up to the offerings, and nothing happened. RELC, you made your way to the western offerings. What do you want to do over there?
I start prodding the offerings with my slung spear.
Okay, so as RELC is prodding the offerings with a slung spear for 1559, Autumn, what's your next move?
Okay, I will go ahead and pull out my spear. So I have my spear and shield. And then I'm going to go ahead and go to the west, the southwest on the map, that hallway there, and just keep an eye for enemies. I'm ready to fight and protect RELC while they loot.
Alright, so Autumn is making his way to the southwest. RELC is prodding those offerings. Loki finished prodding the offerings and discovered nothing there. At least just the offerings, right? The monsters are traps so far. MATHIAS, you're up here with your arbalist posted up. Do you just want to continue standing?
I'm gonna move to the corner of the south east wall.
Okay. Lee?
Yeah.
You want to just stay 10 feet behind MATHIAS still?
Yep.
Alright. 1559. Loki finished prodding the offerings. and reports back. You know, he says, Matthias, it seems safe to me, right? I brought it the offerings and nothing happened. Lee's keeping his distance.
Also, honestly, you should participate a little bit more if you want fair share.
RELC, you were able to draw the offerings to the southwest, and nothing happens. You notice them on the offerings. Besides the refuse and old scraps and such, there are some valuable trinkets among it, right? Metallic objects and such, right? Bronze and copper, brass and such, right? Let's see how much we've got. Okay. Looks like about 100 coppers in offerings, right? Trinkets and such. Various pieces, so 100 pieces of copper here.
Alright, I signal that I found 100 copper.
It's about 10 pounds worth of offerings. Alright, Autumn, of course, yes, he was checking that out. You, of course, made your way. Alright, you made your way to the southwest to watch that corridor to the southwest. You saw that it was just choked up with rubble. That's about it. Right. That will be turn 1559 concluded. It is now 1600. Matthias, your move for 1600.
I'm going to ask Loki to start getting the treasures, and I'll move up behind him to guard him.
Okay. Lee, 1600.
I'm going to go to Relic and ask him for a torch and light it off of his.
Alright, RELC, 1600, your move.
I stand guard, looking south.
Okay, Autumn, your move, 1600.
Okay. I'm gonna listen and see if I can hear any unknown, any undead or living creatures to the west.
Alright, just
Any noise?
maybe you don't know already, but undead don't make noise. Alright.
Oh.
So 1600, Loki, of course, adheres to Matthias' orders as Matthias push-ups to guard him. He moves up to the offerings, which you can't really see too well, and begins to gather the offerings, right? So he sets his pole down and begins to pick at the offerings, right? Matthias, you're on guard with him. You want to move up with him, right? Light up the area.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Lee, you were making your way toward RELC. RELC was standing guard, right? So you're trying to get a torch from him. RELC, Lee made his way toward you and asked for a torch. Do you want to pass one to him or not?
Yeah, pass it to him.
And then you would light it off of what? Lee? The torch on the floor?
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh. Yeah.
Get you a torch. Another torch expended. Attach. See, that is RELC's torch, so. RELC, you don't have any torches, so Lee, where'd you get the torch from?
He doesn't have torches? Who the fuck had torches?
Alright,
Pay attention.
I'll move. Okay.
I
So you,
shoot south.
RELC looks for a torch. You guys try to figure out what to do, right? You realize that there's no
There's a
torch.
torch on the ground there, right
Right.
next to him. Yeah, right next
Uh,
to the pillar that I threw. The torch on
Autumn,
the
you're
ground.
listening
if you
toward the
look to
west.
No, not the one next to me.
Alright. You're not then to the west. Okay.
But there's a torch on the ground right in front of her, right there, at that middle pillar.
So Loki doesn't find any opening or any offerings here that are immediately valuable. He does find a small chest though among the offerings, right? So a small lockbox.
Time to take the chest. Fuck it. Wait. No, hold on. Fuck that. No, right. Scratch that.
Otherwise,
fuck,
it's
we
this
don't.
stuff is like clothing and cloth, right? It's of little value, dusty old raggedy cloth and clothing. But then there's one small lockbox among it. So over here we had trinkets and such, right? Various valuables. And over here we've got just like clothing, right? So the offerings are clothing offerings, right? So I'll just write clothing now. We identified what kind of offerings they are. And over here the offerings are
Okay.
trinkets, right? So trinkets, 10 pounds, worth 100 coppers.
Oh, wow.
Small lockbox, clothing, right? You were on guard, you asked him to start looting, and all he finds is clothing and a small lockbox. Turn 1601. Matthias, what's your next move?
At this point, I'm just gonna tell everybody to get what they can, and we'll just head out.
Yeah, we do that.
And I'll start backing up.
So my character RELC takes money. What he can get using his shield.
Okay, so just scoop up the trinkets onto your shield. You have a bag?
And start
No, you
heading
don't
out.
got a bag. Alright, so yeah, 10 pounds of trinkets could probably fit on your shield, right? So, yeah, you'll start stacking trinkets onto your shield. It's not a very secure way of transport, but it's better than nothing. In the meantime, Lee, taking any moves? Or making any moves?
I'll walk to the east and pick up that lockbox.
Okay. Loki's, whose master is Loki's? It's yours, right? So, do you have any orders for your retainer?
Just stand by.
Stand by. Alright. Autumn, right? Like I told you earlier, you heard nothing to the west. You're on guard. Anything else you want to do?
Yeah.
You're guarding a tunnel.
I'll
right
start
now that
heading.
has rubble.
I'll start heading out. Yeah, I'll start heading out.
So, by the way, you guys have to prioritize guard areas, right? So, probably the areas you want to guard are the areas that have the most likelihood of monsters. Would an area choked up with rubble be likelier to have monsters versus
Probably.
an open area to the south that's
Probably
just completely
not.
dark, or the eastern
Yeah.
area, right, that we are in, but we have no idea what's to the eastern half of the chamber, right? So, would there be monsters to the area that's lit up and revealed with choked up with rubble, or maybe monsters to
No,
the
you're
south
right.
and east, right?
Thank you for the training.
With that in mind, wandering monster checks. Clear. You're safe. Lucky day, right? Alright. So south and east are secured. No one's guarding those flanks, but if there were monsters there, we'd be ambushed, right? So from an area that we had no guards. So we were guarding an area that was already secure, right? Or more secure than the other areas. Okay. Matthias was heading out. Lee was picking up a small lockbox. The torchbearer is leaving, but yeah, you quickly grab it before it's too late. Make your way out with the small lockbox. Loki follows you. RELC, you stack the trinkets into your shield and are making your way out.
Yep, and you got that I was also heading out too, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so your party escapes the dungeon, right? Wasn't too difficult, right? It's just level 1 after all. You're in the level 1 area, so it shouldn't be too hard.
Yeah, but your level ones are fucking unknown DM. Some level 1. And then we got
Well, they
fucking
just get
wrecked
kind
by
of
level
fucked
2
and
shit.
all that when you guys ruin the area, right? So usually it's only you get stacked up when a crew just kind of finds a dead end, right? And like dead ends it themselves, right? Like loses a position that they shouldn't lose, right? So
Yeah.
usually what happens. Or
Cool.
go into dungeon level 2 and then don't secure level 2 and just leave with level 2 open, right? So then level 2 monsters come to level 1. So that's usually what ends up happening, right? So Make a move into fresh territory. Should be easy at first and only gets harder if you make it harder. So, like right now, if you took up this loot and didn't take the time to secure the positions, then next time it could be different, right? Securing the positions might be to make sure that it stays the same, so that next time you come back, it's the same, for example. But in this case, you did not take the time to secure the position. You took the loot and left, so now the position is unsecure. So next time you come back here, it might be different, right? So there are ways to secure it, right? Locking doors, closing them, barring, leaving guards is one way, right? Things like that, right? But you're leaving it unsecure, so
We need to
therefore,
hire
when you
some
come
guards
back,
or something, yeah.
it could be completely different from when you left it, right?
Well, we got some money now. We can afford to hire some guards for the future.
All right, good to go.
Hopefully.
So made some decent progress. Got out with some loot. No kills, just treasure. We do have 20 minutes left. Is there anything else you guys want to do? Otherwise, we'll go into post game and wrap it up.
I
We
want to
opened
tell
the lock.
I want to tell Loki to lockpick the lockbox and open it, see what's in there.
All right, that is technically his job, so he will get to work. Let's see his first attempt. I'm gonna check if it's a complex lock first. There is a 2 in 6 chance. It is a simple lock. It was a simple lock, so no roll required. As long as you have the right tool, it's easily picked. Trap check. He did not detect traps, and 2 in 6 chance to trigger the trap. So you told him to lockpick it, but not to check for traps. So he lockpicked it. It was successful, but he also pricked himself on a poison needle. And dies, of course, most likely. Saving throw versus poison. Passed. Alright. Fortunately, he was quick enough, right? It only cut his skin, but nothing actually into the blood. So he triggered a poison needle trap. An old rusty, or an old dried up poison needle trap, maybe. Didn't get pricked, or didn't get pricked hard enough to die. So he opened the chest and it reveals, indeed, some treasure. Now let's see what we got in here. That small lockbox of yours. Okay. Good. All right. Oh, very good.
Oh,
So another number 2, low rolls are high, or I meant low rolls are good. So that was number 2 on the third roll. That means that a certain type of treasure is present. So particularly, let's see, that would have been on.
Magic item. Yay.
Third roll was oh yeah, it was third roll. So that means that jewelry was present in the lockbox.
I know it.
2% chance, and we rolled a 2. So let's see.
Twice.
Number of jewelry pieces. 6 pieces of jewelry in the small lockbox. Right, maybe rings, maybe small, not rings, but like they're like probably druidic,
Earrings?
pagan-looking piece of jewelry, right? Maybe earrings, maybe some rings, something. But overall, the theme is looks like ancestral offerings, right? So small trinkets, small valuable piece of jewelry. So let's see, 6, was it 6 pieces? No, it was
Yeah, we
5.
got a 6 on there, yeah.
6, yeah.
Hmm.
First one is worth 90 coppers.
Yay.
Second one is worth 150 coppers. Third one is
Wow.
worth 100 coppers. Fourth one's worth 80 coppers. fifth one's worth 90 coppers. And sixth one is worth 60 coppers. All of this
I
in the
got a
small
small-
lockbox. Unguarded treasure jewelry. Very rare chance, but we got it. Alright, let's add up the treasure.
Hell yeah, boy.
So, trinkets, we sold it. We got 100 coppers for it. And then added up all the jewelry. We're selling all the jewelry. Let me check if any of it's damaged, actually. There's a chance for it to be damaged. So, let's see.
Damaged in a lockbox. What? It was in
It's a certain
lockbox.
chance for it to be damaged if you guys destroyed the lockbox, actually. But it's been a long time. So.
Well,
We did
Oh.
not.
Carefully opened it, so there should be a good chance it doesn't have any damage. So I have to make sure. Alright. Rough treatment of jewelry. In this case, you do not treat the jewelry rough. It's good. Good to go. Full value. So 240, 340, 420, 510, 570. Alright, all sold. So total treasure came up to be 670. Copper's worth of treasure, which is equal to 6 experience points.
111 each. Oh, yeah.
And if we divide up the treasure,
100
Loki is entitled to a
each.
half share, but he did risk his life. So do you guys want to give him a full share? He took
What we're
the
gonna
share.
do, we'll give him a full share, and we'll give the cleric a half share. We'll give Lee
What?
half share.
all in agreement.
no.
Yeah,
No.
I mean, he
Objects.
wasn't doing much.
Bro, you just think like you didn't really
You
want to
were-
push in with him, bro. Like you were against
Yeah.
everything the
You
entire
were,
time, my
you were
guy.
doing other things the whole time, and you were just like AFK basically.
The majority have
I
voted.
was not. There was no
Well,
dude.
He
We
was
have
an
to go with the
AFK,
majority
but like
vote.
he was debating the whole thing the entire time, and
Yeah.
at least you get something, right? But if the majority of the crew is against you, then that is how it is, unless you want to fight them. But you're a cleric. So, alright, the majority voted that you were not useful enough to get a full share, basically. And you get a half share. Despite you also carrying the treasure, but it's just carrying the treasure, right? Anyone could have done that, possibly. So, Loki risked his life opening it. He was your retainer. Loki maybe might be for you, but he doesn't have any say. He's not a player, right? He's a retainer. The rest of you, full share. Elise, 0 share. Or should she get a half a share?
Yeah.
Didn't like nothing. Right?
Give her half share. Yeah.
Okay, give her half share for doing nothing. Good to go. Alright. RELC, Autumn, Matthias, all full shares.
Yeah.
Alright, good to go. So, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shares total. 2 of them are half shares, so 670 divided by 5. 134 for a full share, and divide that by 2 for a half share. 67 for a half share. So 134 for full share members, 67 for half shares. Alright, experience points. Who should they go to? 1 each, or you guys want to distribute them differently?
We have 6 HP.
6 XP to split.
Oh, sorry, XP. Yeah.
we'll
I
divvy the
say-
XP to me.
Give a.
Evenly? Okay.
Yeah, you can't really give half an XP. Yeah, so just give everyone 1. Yeah.
Yay.
Good job.
And I
everyone.
think RELC should get the second, the remaining XP because he pushed up and was, in the line of danger pretty much.
There's no remaining XP if we split it evenly, everyone gets 1. There's only 6 to go around.
Oh, 6. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot retainers got XP too.
Yeah, you did. You guys gave him an XP, right? Let's see. Alright, so 1 XP for Matthias, 1 XP for Autumn, 1 XP for RELC, 1 XP for Elise. You guys sure you want to give Elise XP for this?
Give her an XP. She was here, and
Okay.
she had to go. She had a family emergency.
Very well.
Oh yeah. We'll give her.
All right, it's your crew's decision. So, good job, guys. You did some treasure hunting, right? You avoided combat for the most part. I don't think we had any combats, so good job.
I think we just got lucky for the most part with the combat.
Yeah, we got very lucky. But also, we weren't super reckless. Actually, we were pretty loud. It's just we didn't have any noise. We did noise checks, but then there were no monsters after the noise checks. So, you just got super lucky with that. It happens sometimes.
Yeah, and I mean, we kind of had no choice with the reinforcement.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it was better just to be safe than sorry, because the grenades at level 1 just one-shot you, so it was a bit of a
Yeah.
waste on those grenades, but at the same time, it also potentially saved lives.
Yeah, you breached the door. It's one way to
Yeah.
get through. So, you got the job done. That's all that matters. All right. Good job, guys. You actually got your first win for a while. So, I'll see you at the next one. Have a good rest of your day.
Yep. Yep.